Hey everybody, it's me, Sweet Melody Speaks. Welcome to my stream. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Also, share and subscribe if you are new. Um, Support the stream. Definitely support the stream. So I am just gonna wait a little longer before I get started for more people to enter the room. Oh, here we go. Starting to get a little bit of more people. Hi, R&B. Welcome to my stream. Hi, Mickey. Salute to you. We have Tim Howard. Salute to you. He says, LOL, he was caught partying in Miami with his ex. Derek Jackson, you are not the man that you claim to be. And we are going to talk about it tonight because this man have made so much money on YouTube pandering to women, telling them what they want to hear. That's his whole thing, to be on YouTube and pander to a bunch of weak feminist women who believe anything they hear. So hey Black Rain, salute to you. We got American Negro, salute to you. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so honestly, I never followed Derek Jackson. Um, I'm really good at telling the real from the fake, and I tried to watch him, I'm not gonna lie, but when I saw what he was doing, his little scheme, telling women what they want to hear, the opposite of a pick me, you know how people say, oh, pick me's, they pander, they try to tell men what they want to hear, blah blah blah. Well, he is a male version of that, of somebody who wants to make money off of weak women. This man been on here for years talking about black men don't cheat and all this other crazy stuff he was saying, but he's the main one caught cheating. And from what I understand, he cheated with multiple women. Okay? He's been cheating for years. And now he broke up with his wife and he got him a new woman. And the woman that he is with, hi Young E, salute to you. The new woman that he is with looks way better than his wife. I mean, he leveled up big time. And I don't know, maybe she was the preference from the door and he just couldn't get what he really wanted. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because I heard he used to be a nerd back in the day. I heard he did not look how he look now. But let's get into this because this is crazy. Hey, Young E, salute to you. Thanks for coming as usual. And we got Omar Ali. He says black men can't cheat. Why can't black men cheat? They do it all the time. Just like black women cheat. Black men cheat too. But no, like, let's talk about how much better this woman looks than his wife. He leveled up big time. This woman has a banging body, a pretty face, and she light skinned it. Yeah, she is light skinned it. But yeah, he did a good job with her. But I'm not saying it's right that he cheated on his wife, but good job with the level up. I'm gonna be honest. Um, his wife, let's be honest, his wife was ratchet. She was raggedy. All right. She was walking around with bonnets on her hair. She was walking around with PJs on. I mean, I guess she thought, hey, I got him. I got the prize. So I don't have to be my best. I don't have to be the best version of myself because I got the prize already. That's probably in her mind. That's probably what she was thinking. Just like most modern black women think. Once they get a man, they let themselves go. They gain weight. They start eating a lot of food. They don't do their hair. I mean, this is how women are. And then when a man cheat on them with a better woman, a hotter, younger, sexier woman, they can't get mad because they didn't compete. They didn't compete to keep their man. Because in my opinion, when you're married, you still got to compete. You got to keep that man happy. And excuse my language, but you got to you got to suck that dick. I'm just being honest. I know you don't usually hear me speaking like this, but I'm keeping it real tonight. You got to get down on your knees. Sorry, guys. You got to get down on your knees and you got to keep that man satisfied. Okay. You got to make sure you wake up in the morning, make sure your hair is done every day. Make sure you're dressing nice to keep that man. You understand? Make sure you ride in that mm, every night. And that's women's problem. When they get married, the sex stops. Like, I've heard so many stories from married men. Um, they say, yeah, before marriage, everything was all good. We was having sex every single night. She was cooking me dinner every single night. She made sure her hair was did every single day. Them nails was did every single day. Like, she just was the sexiest thing I can ever lay my eyes on. But then when I get married, it goes downhill. And I think this is what happened with what's her name? Diasia? I don't know her name. Denasia Jackson? I think that's her name. I think that's what happened with her. She fell off big time. So he started cheating. And what a lot of women don't understand is that a man is gonna be a man. Men have needs. Men, especially somebody who blows up like Derek Jackson did. I mean, he's very popular and everybody know who he is. And all of the women are going to be going after him. So now is your opportunity to become the best version of yourself so you won't lose your man. And honestly, she actually got better because she was overweight back then when they first got together. Like if you look at the old pictures of her, she was overweight and she lost a lot of weight. So I give it to her. But she still was walking around with them bonnets on. And let's not talk about how crazy this lady is. This lady is nuts. If honestly, if you listen to how she speaks, she's always talking about God and she's sticking by her man no matter what. Like this man, Derek Jackson, was able to do whatever he wanted to do to her whenever he wanted to do it to her. And she still stayed. And she was making videos with him, looking stupid, talking about she's sticking beside her man no matter what, while he was cheating on her. That's the thing I don't understand. The lady was crazy. So I am going to drop the link and I want you guys to come up and let me know your take on this. So I'm going to drop the link. Oh, let me say hi to some of the other people in the chat. We got Firestorm 855. Salute to you. We got Thai City Uncut Underground. Salute to you. We have Killer Swag 216. Salute to you. Let me see who else we have that I didn't say hi to. King of Dreams, happy Sunday. Salute to you. Omar says black men can't cheat because we're entitled to more than one. Only when a woman steps out is considered cheating. You know what? You're kind of right with that. A man is going to be a man, you know, especially if you're going to get religious. Like she's very religious. She talks about God a lot, so she should know more than anybody that men could be with more than one woman. But it depends. It depends on the agreement that the man has with the woman. Like maybe the agreement that he have with her, he told her he's going to be faithful no matter what. Plus the man is on YouTube pandering to women talking about men don't cheat. So it is cheating when Derek do it. When Derek do it, is definitely cheating because he's sitting there and he's making other black men look bad when he's out doing the same damn thing. Like, come on, practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. He is so lame for that. But anyway, salute to you, Omar. We have healthy black pill diet. Salute to you. Boot camp. Salute to you. Tampa Supreme. Salute to you. He says, Derek Jackson just wanted to be free and smash other women. Facts. But if you want to be free and smash other women, leave YouTube and pandering alone. I mean, like, switch up your content, like Obsidian and other people did. Like, switch up your content if you're gonna do the exact opposite of what you preach. Peace to you, game changer. Salute. We have Tim Howard 5. Salute to you. He says, American women are the laziest women in the world. And you know what? I have to agree because they do not want to compete. They don't. Tampa Supreme says she's an attractive woman when she puts herself together. And I said that. I gave her props. I said, hey, listen, she has a nice body. She has an okay face, but she still walks around in a bonnet. And to me, image is everything, especially if your man is a popular man. Your man is kind of mainstream. That's embarrassing to have a woman by your side who don't care about her appearance. Her appearance. To me, that's very, very embarrassing. And that's why I think he stepped out, because he wanted someone who looked physically good to him. And that is my opinion. Salute to you, Blue TV. He says, men rule. Facts. Exactly, Tim Howard. His message was way opposite from his lifestyle. Like, to me, he's a very corny dude. He's real corny. He's attractive, but he's corny. He's corny. And like I said, I could never follow him because he always seemed disingenuous to me. He's always seemed like a fake person. Salute to you, Rodney Rainey. Peace to you. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is how the new girlfriend is taunting Danae on Instagram. So pretty much she's like, what do you guys feel about that? Like, do you feel she's wrong for taunting his wife? Honestly, I feel like she's very immature. You can tell she's a lot younger, which is nothing wrong with that. But to me, that's very immature to sit there and taunt the woman who's married to your new man. And for him, that's lame to have a girl like that. And it's lame to let her do that when that is the mother of your child. Why would you let another woman taunt her like that? Exactly, Rodney. That's not cool. It's really not cool. So, um, he is lame. He's very lame, and he's always lying. But what are you guys' opinion on this whole situation? Hey, Classy. Salute to you. I'm trying to drop the link now for Classy because Classy said he was going to come up and give me his opinion on it. So, Classy, there go the link. Kings and Dreams. Also, I know you said you were busy, but if you feel like coming up, there's the link for you. Also, Knowledge. Hi, Knowledge in Relationships. Salute to you. So, oh, and another thing, I know this is not the topic. While I'm waiting for you guys to come up, I also want to speak on what's her name? Brittney Griner. I want to speak on her as well because I feel like it is crazy that they traded her for an Russian terrorist. I think that's insane. Like honestly, that was not a fair exchange at all. Now, it would have been different if it was a 2-for-1 because from what I understand, Russia also have an American soldier over there who's been locked up for 4 years. So if the exchange was like, okay, here you can have this terrorist, but give me the soldier and give me Brittney Griner, that would have been a better exchange than just taking Brittney. And to me, it was more of a what do you call that, left wing thing where Joe Biden and his crew just wanted to do it because she's a Jihad black woman and they will get more votes from the black people who are also part of the LGBT community. So I do feel like there was an agenda behind them trading this terrorist for Brittney. So those are the two things that I wanted to discuss tonight. I have a panelist. Hold on one second, Blue. I see you up here. Give me 1 second. Trying to fix. Here we go. Hi, Blue.
Hello.
Hi, salute to you.
Hello to the chat. Hello, everybody.
So, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about this whole Derek Jackson situation,
Yeah,
or do you want? Okay,
yeah.
go
The
ahead.
Derek Jackson. I don't know. I think I see somebody in the chat said that when she dress up, she looks like something.
Yeah, she's not an ugly woman. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's not. But it's just
So
the way she presents herself.
so is it safe to say that she present herself like that? Maybe Derek kept her in a box and she don't really have no social life and he kept her in this box for her to feel ugly. Could that be could that be the case? Because men, sometimes you could be dealing with a female and you meet a female and you could bring she might be in that box and she might have been in that relationship where she was kept boxed up, but then she may get with you, and then you start showing her different things, and you be like, that ain't even the same female. She got a whole different glow. She happy. You know what I mean? So that could be the case with that. Maybe he's keeping her beneath him.
I
And I know
mean,
you said she always got a bonnet on. He probably keeps her like that. That's what I'm thinking.
that could very well be the case.
So he could feel better about himself.
That could be the case, but I don't think it's the case. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what I'm going through. No man is gonna make me
But that's
not
you.
wanna look
See,
good.
but you gotta understand, you and her, y'all got a different life, different path of life. You know what I mean? We understand what you saying, but you don't know they got kids together.
I believe they have kids. Yes, I
Do
believe
you
so.
have kids?
No.
So therefore, y'all already in different situations. You know what I mean? So having kids and having a husband probably like him, it just probably was just like you see it in her. She just looked like what she looked like because that's how he keep her. But then he turning around saying, "Well, trying to be a dating coach, and you can't even get your own relationship in order."
I mean,
So that should tell you something right there. If he trying to be a dating coach and you can't even get your own self in order, and your woman on here looking a hot mess, that should say something about him.
yeah, and I'm not sitting here saying that man is innocent because he's not. I blame both of them. I blame her for not keeping the relationship spicy, not
It, it,
keeping
it it
herself.
just like it's just like a motherfucker dating a fat white girl. You know what I'm saying? And keeping her down and using her for it's the same similarity. He dealing with her. That's his wife, but he keeping her. You know what I mean? He using her for something. Obviously, for him to, what I mean? I could just imagine how their relationship probably started off. Before they had kids, it wasn't start. It was I could tell it wasn't based on like her looking good and them going places and doing things together. It wasn't based off that. You could tell it wasn't based off that. He probably just got with her just to be with her for whatever reasons. Didn't see himself having kids. You know what I mean? For
Listen, they
whatever
were high
reason.
school sweethearts. They were together since school. And this
I
is the
know.
thing.
I know some
Right.
high school. I know some high school sweethearts been high school sweethearts, and that shit is high school fucked up. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers doped up on drugs, getting high. So it's the same thing. They high school sweethearts, but people could be together and one could be fucked up because of the other.
I get what you're saying. That's true. I mean, we don't really know what happened. We're just all
The
giving
thing is
out.
this. The thing is
Uh-huh.
this. Now that she's not with him, or they're going through their divorce or whatever the case may be. Now that the case is that, now we want to see from here on her own how she presents herself. Let's give her that opportunity now. See how she present herself after this. Do she still carry herself like that? Then I would blame it on her because you got an opportunity not to be like that, and now you are like that.
True. But listen, she needs smoke too, like somebody said in the chat. Prime VA 757. She needs smoke as well. She isn't a victim. It's the both of them. He's wrong for going and cheating on her after pandering to a bunch of women and saying cheating is wrong. And she is wrong because she pretty much looks a hot mess.
Close to
There's
his head.
nobody there's nobody in the situation who shouldn't be receiving smoke. And that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, she's wrong and he's wrong. You have to keep your man happy. You have to keep yourself looking good. You have to throw on sexy clothes and, put a little makeup on, do your hair, get your nails done. You have
So,
to.
so you saying a female? You said a female should put on sexy clothes.
Yeah, you should wear nice clothes, nice. I'm not saying always put a dress on and heels, but you can, like me. People think I'm dressed up when I just have on some jeans and some sneakers. It's because of the way I'm presenting myself. I'm putting on a really nice outfit. I'm putting on some sneakers. I'm doing my hair. My hair is looking pretty, so no man will have a problem being wanting to stay with me and wanting to be with me and wanting to show me off. You know, men want eye
Yeah.
candy. That's what men
Eye
need,
candy.
huh?
And she is not eye candy.
She ain't, but look, somebody said in the chat, she ain't a bad looking woman. She could be eye candy if she wanted to,
She
but she's
probably don't
being
know
lazy.
how. Some people don't know how.
No, because I saw some pictures of her on IG where she looks really nice. So she knows how. Like Kings and Dreams said, she stopped competing.
Can somebody put a picture up her looking good? I need to see that.
All right, well, let's hear from Young East first, and then we'll go from there. Hi, Young East.
What up? How you?
Young
Good. How are
E, young
you?
E.
Good to see you.
What up, Blue?
Cool. How you doing?
I'm alright. Yeah, Derek Jackson's a fucking sleaze from the jump. Let me keep it a man.
Yeah.
He's a snake. He's been a snake. And now that this happened, it's like it's not that surprising. But he been a snake. He been a snake. You know what I'm saying? Like he been dogging her for a minute. He been
That's what I'm
dogging her.
saying.
Yeah, it ain't what came out the first time when he cheated. That shit came out. It was like okay, it came out, whatever. But I'm sure he did some shit prior to that. You feel me? Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden there's a divorce happening, right? And I
Mhm.
guarantee you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think she initiated the shit. She might have insinuated it a little bit, but I'm gonna be honest with you. He was cheating again, and then she was like, you know what? This is not it. Like do it like he's been this nigga's been two times. Like he a fucking snake, nigga. He's a
Mhm.
snake. I swear to God, he a snake. Oh shit.
Facts.
And and his level up ain't even legit. That nigga's on steroids, nigga. I know because I fucking lift. Okay, that nigga's on steroids. The reason why he jacked like that shit's not natural. Okay,
Mm.
let's keep it a stack. It ain't natural, and like to be honest with you, he'll try to say it's natural, of course. But
Mhm.
if you lift, you know that shit is not. That's not real gains, nigga. That's testosterone. That's PEDs and
Even
shit.
if he's
That's
doing
not.
it's worked. He's benefited from it. I'll give him his. That's
No, no,
crazy.
no. I'm not saying that he hasn't got any. It don't like he got the look. But I'm just saying his level up ain't is not as authentic as you think. And I seen his wife, I'm sorry, I seen his new girlfriend. She ain't to me, she's not that appealing. Like the
She's
nigga's just
very
a dog.
appealing to me.
Not to me. Not to me. I seen the bitch. Not to me. That nigga's
Mm.
just a dog. He's just a dog. It's the real shit. That's why he's been capping and lying and acting like he's pro black women, pro women, going against every fabric that a man is in order to appease like the like a feminist notion. Like he says whatever the fuck he needs to say in
He a
order
straight
to like
pretender.
get claps and get approval from dusty ass bitches.
Mhm.
So to
Facts.
to me, to me, to me, this shit is not really surprising at all. He's been a snake. He's been snaking his wife. And I'll say this though about his wife. To me, I I kind of like I think he's bugging. I think his wife is well, his ex-wife. I think his ex-wife is appealing enough. Like I know you said she don't fucking fix herself. And I give you that. She should have used his money to make herself look more attractive.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
but
Oh, can you mute?
I
I'm
got
sorry. Can you
feedback.
guys mute while he's talking? Mute up. I go ahead.
Yeah, that's where she fucked up. But if she got a divorce settlement coming, if she got a divorce settlement coming, I hope to God she use that shit to like level up or whatever the fuck. So it is what it is. But that nigga, he been a snake, nigga. Like he been a snake. He been a snake. Matter of fact, he act like he's so pro woman. If you, Melanie, if you was to challenge him on any of his ideas, that nigga will cuss you to fucking pieces.
Hey,
He's
hey,
not
hey,
fucking a woman. That
hey,
nigga's like
hey,
he's a
E.
dog, nigga. Like it's been that way for years.
You know
Oh,
what,
all right,
East
I'm
though?
gonna let somebody else talk because I could keep going.
No, no,
No,
hey, but East, you know what? You keep stressing that he been a snake, and that's what I'm saying. That's why she in a fucked up situation looking at the way she looking, cause she been fucking with a nigga that been a snake from the beginning. Obviously, he wasn't keeping it real with her, so she
Never.
just got dragged into some shit like, and now she here with a fucking bonnet on, fucking YouTube, looking crazy.
yeah, but
Here's
okay.
the thing.
Hold on, so I just
Here's the
want to
Hey,
say
thing.
yo,
this.
see up here looking
Yeah,
on YouTube,
here's the
looking
thing.
crazy as fuck.
Oh man.
Here's the thing, though. We all
Hey
know he's
Mel.
been like that even before he was famous,
No.
since they dated in high school and everything.
Hmm.
But also, too, that was his bag niche and everything. That was his bag. Like, you know what? I learned all this shit, but he was still cheating and dirty and doing what he did. Most women
Yeah,
would tolerate that unless three things, because we know the three things women are set for certain guys. She knows she could not get a high top value guy like the one that's about to be a soon to be ex-husband and stuff in her life.
he
That's
wasn't
like the
high
that's
top
like the
when he
top
met
that
her.
she could get in looks and everything for real to her.
Yeah, that was the best thing that ever happened to her.
And
Believe
you know
me.
what?
No, no,
Most women,
no.
when you know
When he
he
met
got
her, he
options,
wasn't that.
Yo,
hold on.
you can't
You know,
say that.
Wait,
You
hold on.
can't
Let
say.
Mel. Let Mel finish.
let me finish. Let me
Let Mel
finish.
finish. Then you guys can respond. Go ahead, Mel.
When most women, when they know they got that type of guy with options like that and everything, there's three rules that they'll make for the guy. Don't embarrass me, don't get no disease, don't have no children and stuff. Other than that, she'll turn a blind eyes most of the time, when he's going around doing shit with other females.
But he
What happened
embarrassed her.
mostly? What
But he
mostly
did
happened?
embarrass her.
Huh? Yeah,
He
exactly.
did
That's what I'm about to get
embarrass
to
her.
that. Yeah, everybody knew because they told his business out in the open. He was sloppy. And that's the main thing that she could only tolerate. No, she probably would have still been with him to this day, but the fact is, now the business out in the open, too much out in the open, and of course, probably the money ran out also too. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a oops baby behind this also too, because most of the time, out of those three I said, it usually be like at least one out of the three that she would probably be a little bit tolerant. If she
And
caught a
maybe
disease from him cheating, she'll probably plan on murdering his ass.
and
You know what I'm
maybe it
saying?
is a
Damn.
So
baby. Maybe it is a
exactly.
baby,
So that's
and
the
that's
main
why
thing. Like, you know what I'm
that's why
saying?
they probably got
She
divorced.
got embarrassed, and there's a baby behind this mess also too.
Yeah, he got a
So,
point.
yeah. So I wouldn't
You
be
got a
surprised
real
to
point
find out
there.
that he got one of the
Ain't no,
side
no,
chicks
no.
pregnant. Was
I,
remember when he was
ain't no
one of
baby.
the side chicks that went on Tasha K talking about how she went and got an abortion and
Oh
stuff?
yeah, I do remember that.
Exactly.
Good point.
Yeah. So the only thing I can say for
Ain't no
Derek
baby.
now, if I was to give him advice, you know what? You can finally be free, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stop living
No,
this lie and fake and be who you fuck you really are. I'm a dude
he
that wanna
is who
fuck
he
bad
really
chicks.
is.
Exactly.
He
But I'm
he
saying now
is who
he's
he
fully free
really is.
now. He ain't gotta be pulling up a fake too damn much. And now you know what? I'm a dude that fully wanna fuck bitches. He's gonna get chicks thrown at him still anyway. Behind all this, chicks are still gonna throw themselves at him and stuff.
No, he is who he really is. He is a fake nigga.
Yeah, we
That's
know
the
that.
shit you
Yeah, but
don't.
now he doesn't have to play so much now. Like, you know what? Just be who you really are. Like, yeah, you're fake, but stop being a
No,
fake. You can only be a fake for so long and it
no,
backfire.
no, you don't understand. You don't
You know what I'm saying?
understand.
I
His
do
whole.
understand. You don't understand. That's what I'm trying to
I'm
tell
telling
you.
you
Yeah,
this.
we know
I'm
he's a
telling
fake.
you this.
And now he going to play a fake for so long.
I
He
know
cannot
what you
keep that
listen.
persona for so long and everything. His money's about to dry up.
I
So you
know
know what?
that. I know
You
that.
need to
I
start
know that.
admitting. You know what? I'm a player. I'll live what I say and shit like that for real. Bitches still gonna throw themselves at them. A lot of low
No,
self-esteem
but
bitches. They still use
listen.
this shit even to this day. They still use this shit after they find out what he did. They still play his old videos. And when we try to
I
tell
know.
him like, you know what, he doesn't live what he says. I know, but the message is blah blah blah. No, everything. So yes.
What
You guys got some good
this
points.
is the thing. This is the thing. His what you're saying is him. Okay, he could now be a player. All of that. That's good. My shit is
I didn't
he's
say
been
not be
a
a player. He
who.
should be a player out in the open. That's
Okay,
the
I
only thing
got
it
you.
is. You
I
pretending
got
not
you.
to be a player.
But who he is as a person, he is a fake nigga. Like who he is a fake. So it's not like, oh, he can now finally be a fake. He's been a fucking fake. That's who he is, who he was, who he gonna be.
Let
You
me
understand
chime
what I'm
in on
saying? Like,
this.
Now he can
so
fully,
so
now he can fully admit that, you know what, I'm not who I say I am now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
he's
I'm
not
not this person.
gonna admit,
Yeah,
Mel.
like shit.
Let
Word.
me chime.
He's
Let me
not
chime in
gonna
on
admit.
this.
He's not
Wait,
gonna admit. I listen, Mel. He's gonna act like he's gonna act. Mel. He gonna act like, oh, it just didn't work out with me and her. Da da da. When in all actuality, that nigga's been a fraud. Like he's not
We
gonna
know
admit
that.
to shit. He's not gonna admit to shit because he's been that way. You feel me? So
And
it's
that's and
not
that's what's
like
and that's what's backfiring in his face more and more. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
it's
agree
not
with you right there. Yeah,
backfiring.
he's always been a fake. But the more he's trying to play the persona too much, it's gonna backfire more and more on him like crazy. So my,
All
my
right.
thing is,
Yeah.
like I said, if
Oh,
I was to
okay.
give him advice, if he was to give
Yeah.
him advice, if you probably tell him stop acting this way no more, man. Just you know what? If you want to go out and fuck multiple bitches, you got the look, you got the
Yeah.
status. Now
Hmm.
stop trying to tell females what to do and be real with
No.
this shit. We know you know
Mel.
female nature also
I'm
too.
gonna say
So
this one thing.
stop trying to put us men under the bus to cater to them. That's not cool in the game. That's called dirty
Mel.
macking and shit.
Mel, I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna say this one thing, Mel.
yeah,
He's
then we're
gonna
gonna move on
continue.
to classy when you're done.
All
Okay,
right,
go
all right.
ahead.
Let me say this one thing. He's gonna continue to act like he's like this one woman man, like he's like pro monogamy and pro, basically anti male, pro feminist. He's gonna continue to play that because he is a fake. He's gonna do that shit again and again. He's not gonna finally be a player. Finally, like, okay, let me admit, I like mad bitches. I like this. I like I'm gonna just be I'm gonna move differently out here. He's not gonna admit to that. He gonna continue to act like, oh, it's about love and fucking cherishing a black woman and all that goofy shit. He gonna say that shit. So you could think that, oh, he's not gonna be a player, but that's not gonna be the case. That's all I'm telling you.
I ain't saying nothing and not being like, no. If I was to talk to him, you don't have to say it out in the open. I'm saying we was to talk to him privately. We would tell him like, you know what, you need to stop playing this persona and just be who you really are. Yeah, I mean, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He's not
everybody
gonna
know that
stop.
you're fake. We all know that. But now, like, you
He's
know
not
what?
gonna
The
stop.
marriage is done. You know what? Stop being like a regular guy now and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying for real? Like, just word.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for that, guys. Let's go to classy. Classy, what is on your mind?
When I hear his wife, I think when I saw that last video of her going crazy, having an afro and the old school 1980 granny's glasses, I thought to myself, I was like, this woman is having a psychotic breakdown.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, the woman's
And
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't,
That's
in
what I'm
my
saying.
personal opinion about that whole situation between those two after he cheated on her, I personally think that she's never had a real chance to really express how she felt about the situation because he had control of the situation. I mean,
Exactly.
you can tell on how he held her arm throughout the whole entire video. She felt
Uh
like she
huh.
was
Nigga like
like,
R. Kelly.
yeah, like trapped to not say anything. Just keep. She was playing. She was a part of it. She played a part of it. So now she has to take the consequences behind all of this. Because here's how I look at the situation when I think about Derek Jackson, even after divorce, for example, he's doing what everybody else have been doing to American women for the past decade or the past 2 decades, mainly black women. You sell them fake goods, they're going to buy. And even after all the dust settled, he may not get the cachet that he used to have, but he can still fake stuff to black women and they're going to buy it. That's why they hated Kevin Samuels so much because he told the truth. You need a guy like him to keep telling false advertisement, false things, and they're gonna keep biting into it. I don't care if he does divorce his wife. Do you think that man is not gonna have his supporters behind him? Yeah, they're gonna be there. Even the
Yeah.
ones that claim that, oh, he's a dog and he's a. Let's stop it. At the end of the day, in today's world, in America that we live in my opinion, not all black women and not all American women, but the majority of them like to be sold fake goods, and he's going to continue doing that.
Yeah.
So
Even
was
even
he?
Right.
let's just say for 1 second, when the dust is clear, there's going to be a lot. There's a lot of women that was his supporters. After all this dust is cleared, they're going to be telling themselves, "I'm the next one in line." He's not losing much. in my opinion.
Exactly.
But go ahead. I'm
And
done
hold
talking.
on, let me say this. And that girl he went now just as dumb and just as stupid to think that he's not gonna do the same thing to her that he did to his wife.
Well, Melody, going back to what you said, most of the women are dumb and stupid, and they are going to do what they're going to do with him. I don't see women changing just because he divorced his wife. He's still going to be who he is, and they're going to accept him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
Hey, yo,
Exactly.
bro, may I ask the brother that's camped up a question though? But
That's
it's not
classy.
about. Hey, yo, shouts out to everybody up here, right? It's not
Shut up.
about her. It's
Mhm.
about him. What about him discovering himself though? What about that he never been that dude before? See, I'm just tired of everybody putting the woman on a pedestal. What about the black man who never had a situation like this in his life? I'm from the hood. I don't know where y'all from. I don't know what y'all did in y'all life. I'm new in these spaces, especially over here, right? I'm from the Manospheres 2.0. You feel me? When it was lit at. When you had dudes like Angry Man. I don't know y'all know about Angry Man. I don't know y'all know about Charles Faulkner. I don't know if y'all know
We do.
about these type of brothers.
We
Yes,
know
Well,
we
about all
now
of them.
You see me on Charles Channel all the time, so you know I ain't.
I don't know. I don't see you, yo. I just see me, bro. I don't see nobody with an avatar. I don't see avatars. I only see this brother who cammed up. So I'm addressing this brother or whoever want to elaborate after I get done speaking, if I'm able to, because I'm somebody platforming and I'm trying to be respectable. You feel me? My
Mhm.
name is lit. We all lit. All I'm saying is, why we always got to put the woman on top? What about ourselves? Or what if we trying to find ourselves, bro? What if we
That's
was a
true.
nerd type of dude? What if we was a nerd type of dude? Our bodies wasn't right. We ain't have the waves. We ain't had the finest clothes. Our mothers wasn't privileged. Our dad wasn't getting it like that. But then as we got successful in life, we trying to find ourselves. Now we working out. Now we doing these things. So now we getting new money, new things. And if that woman ain't coming along with us, even though she's in the same house with us, but she's not going on the same elevator with us. She's still stuck on two, and we still trying to go to the goddamn fucking Liberty. We trying to go to 112 to the skybox. And if she ain't elevating with us, sometimes we got to elevator and keep going where we going. Sometimes we won't even tell her that we elevating. We just keep it pushing. And then when you
Yeah.
get to that level, it is what it is, because it seemed like he ain't even tell her or she knew the red flags, but he bust a couple of moves, then bam. You feel me? You got Instagram, you got a phone, you got this. We seen LA2 situation. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing my phone, doing this, doing that. I think I'm not about to be long-winded. In my mind, I think that I don't want to call them lames. I don't want to call them the educated brothers. I just want to call them the man's of leisure is breaking through the door right now. Cause we always thinking that Pookie getting all the women's, or the Pookie getting the women, or the some DMX or the Wu-Tang type of dudes getting the women. No, it be these businessmen's getting the ladies now too.
Well, they've always got them. The fact of the
It's
matter is,
they
you
I
you have to
know, but
sell. You have
fam,
to
but
sell. You
and these
okay?
lame niggas on the internet don't think that, bro. Like you said, it always been that. It
Well,
always been dudes like
those
Guy
are dudes that
Fisher.
always never got women. Period. That think that they don't
But
get that. Like, yeah,
but
they hate
why
on other
they
girls, no matter what side of the track it come from,
It's
to get
oh,
with
go ahead.
women. Those dudes are never
but
able to
why
get
they don't
women
get
that
talked
complain
about in these
so much.
But why they
Well,
don't get talked about in these spaces is always
They do.
The
No, they
Pookies or the Ray is always the problem. No, it be these quiet, smooth dudes. It's
well,
always the smooth dude that'll knock your ass out.
well. I can
It's
I can answer
always the
that
smooth
question.
dude that always clock, but he just don't promote it like that. It's
There you go.
always the
What,
smoothest
it,
You
yeah,
dude
just
what
and
was
said
that,
it.
your
that's
who
the sad
question?
thing.
What was
always
Melody.
your question?
get to
What
the
was your
bag.
question to class? What was your question to Classy?
It's not really a question. It's really a statement, a stamp. Like these. Look how he look right now. He's quiet. He got his hand on his
Not
like.
right.
To me, he's smooth in my eyes. Cause in my eyes, he's smooth in my eyes. I'm new here,
Okay.
but far as my assessment, you know what I'm saying, as living as a young dude like I am, you know what I'm saying? It's always been that quiet dude that always be a force of nature.
Well, I'll, have you ever heard the terminology "gangsters move in silence"?
Mm,
I heard that, but in these spaces,
Well, let me answer
it's
that
always the
question.
loudest motherfucker in the room type shit. But yeah,
And
I
that
heard that,
and
bro.
and that's the reason why they go at the Pookies and Ray Rays, because guys like me aren't really the
Mm,
ones going around getting a whole lot of women pregnant. They're having them going
mm,
crazy if I don't want to work my ass off to take care of the kids that are not mine.
mm.
Mm.
I'll
I'm
say
not
this.
now. Now
I'll
I
say
want to
this.
say. Let me say this. Hold up. And I'm not
Okay.
disagreeing with what you're saying. Guys on my level do the same thing. I'm not disagreeing with that. When we're going back to what I'm talking about Derek Jackson, yes, he built himself up, but at the same time, he knows, like most people, you can sell bullshit to women and make a lot of money. It's just
Mm.
Yeah,
facts.
that was my. That's what I was gonna say. The thing is, it ain't like Derek Jackson been finding himself as you say. He's been lying the whole time, caping, acting like men that aren't shit, and that women are this, that, and basically all men are fucking dogs, and we need to
But
change and do all that shit.
And it
He
worked
been
in his
saying that
favor.
shit.
It worked in his
but
favor.
Well,
bro, it's a
if you want money, all you gotta do is sell your motherfucking soul. Somebody
but
gonna buy it.
bro,
Yeah.
it's not a
So,
lie.
but what I'm
If
saying
you
is,
put a label, he all he did, right? We seen American Gangster. We seen the episode with Blue Magic, right? It's a brand label. What did Frank Lucas say to Nicky Barnes in that club, bro, when he pressed him about his product? You know what I'm saying? At the
You don't
end of
change the
the
brand.
day, at
that's
the
a
end of
false
the
equivalent.
day, we all selling the brand. We all selling
That's
the
a false
brand, bro.
equivalent.
But
And if
that
your brand get compromised or your brand is not a representation of who you are, then what you gotta do, bro? The white man been doing this shit.
That's a
We
false
call it what?
equivalence.
What the
is
white
that yeah,
man call it?
that's not
A
a good
trophy
false
wife. A
equivalent to
trophy
what
wife.
yeah, that's a false equivalent to what Classy was making.
Oh,
I
oh,
remember what
go
Alonzo
ahead.
Curry said himself. If he actually wanted to make more money away from doing what he did, he would tell women what they want to hear and everything. He
Exactly.
even said
No,
himself,
that's
like, "Yo, man, if
Exactly.
someone was to give me a price range and
no.
everything, I would
Bro, that's wrong.
literally switch up."
Bro, your wife,
And
bro,
the
I
one
don't
thing
want to
you
cut
switch
you off
up
your
on
ism.
is telling women what they want to hear because they are paying you what they want to hear. That's like their own
Hmm.
dopamine. You can tell false lies to women saying that they all this and that and other. They don't want to hear the truth. You can make a lot of money doing that
Hmm.
shit. Steve
sure
Harvey
don't.
has done it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing, right? Women don't
Right.
want to. They don't want to hear the truth, and there's a huge market that, well, any scumbag could really make by just selling them the dream. How often men always tell women, like certain men will tell women the truth, but then yet
Hmm.
either you unsubscribe or you don't support, or let's just say Kevin Samuels, for instance, right? Because he's the opposite of Derek Jackson. Okay, even though he was coaching men, and then he saw like a need for a market for women, and he started coaching them, but he wasn't telling them fairy tale lies and telling men like, oh well, men, all this is your fault
Oh,
because of the way how you treated these sweet angels and all that stuff. Derek Jackson, look, man,
but
he
why
know
did
what he
you
was
didn't?
doing.
Hold on,
What?
bro, right there next to me. The same thing KS did. How come you didn't do it? Because you look like you a smooth brother. You got the pink going on in the background. You got the nice couch. You got the nice shirt going on. You was smooth like I'll call you like it's that old movie called like Shaft. You feel
Oh,
me?
yes, sir. Okay.
You got a Shaft look going on. You doing your thing. How come you
Right.
ain't package up the brand like that? All he did was put an image in front of a female face
Wait.
and they
Which brand you
grab it
talking about?
close.
The Panama
Because
part,
I'm
right?
from the man of spirit. He from my lane, bro.
Who?
I actually talked to Kevin Samuels before when he wasn't popping like that, when he ain't have 1 million subs. You feel me? All he did was cater. He dressed the part. Sometimes you gotta dress the part and look the part.
Actually,
You
I know
feel
him
me?
personally.
No,
He
no,
dressed.
there's more than that. There's
What
more
does
than
that
that.
He
It's just
prove?
he he
but
he had the image, bro. It's all about
no, but
imagery.
he
You
also
see this in
told women what they
movies,
didn't want to hear. That's the whole thing. And
bro.
he didn't
But it
sell his
starts from
integrity
the
the way
ground.
Derek
But
Jackson
bro,
did.
so you telling me? So you trying to tell me that it don't start from the ground up? Like
No,
when you growing something, it starts from the
No,
rooter to the
because a lot.
tutor.
Because here's
Is
the thing,
why do
James.
y'all always
A
want to
couple.
put the bitch? Why do y'all want to put the bitch at the pecs of this shit, man? It's about the man first.
What is the bitch got to do with it? We ain't talking about the bitch.
No, you
We're talking
putting the
about
bitch.
Derek.
James,
James,
Okay, I think you.
you're
James.
getting
That
confused.
one
Something
It
one
one
goes
with one.
second.
back. It goes
One got
back to
nothing to
what
It's
do
I
with the
about
said.
the
other.
My
Let's
melody.
man, bro.
guys, hold on. Let's
It go.
relax.
I'm gonna say.
James,
I'm
we
gonna.
were
I'm,
Not
saying we were holding her accountable as well. We said
Exactly.
no one's innocent here. He's not innocent and she's not innocent.
it's
Yeah,
not
I think you
about
guys are
it's not
missing the.
about who's innocent though. It's about the branding. It's about his brand. At the end of the day, he's a businessman. He's
Okay,
He's
well,
not.
he's
okay,
the
But there's a right
business.
and
okay.
wrong way to do business, also too.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
being
wait,
You
wait,
want to
fake.
wait.
sell your soul and talk about all guys ain't
Yeah,
shit
some
and
people
everything
do.
to
Some
cater
people
to
What?
do,
females
bro.
to make $1 million,
Some people
even
do.
though you're
Yeah.
living the same way of the type of
Yes.
guys you're talking about.
Yes.
You're
Right,
benefiting off
right.
of that.
So I think we're
Yes.
all agreeing to like what you're saying, James, but you're missing the point. We're talking about the brand. We're talking about the business, right? But I'm talking about like how different people how people operate differently. Like Derek Jackson's brand, right, is basically he panders to these women, right? And women they follow, they
Mhm.
subscribe, and they listen to
He a
him.
fucking
Where
snake.
Kevin
He a
Samuels,
snake.
right? Hold on. Where Kevin Samuels' brand was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, but they was even though they don't like him, they will still coming to him because everyone still saw a need for something. You are the
Right.
product of your own brand. So you got to see, okay, what can I do to fulfill this need? You could either be the person that you're gonna just tell them the straight, flat out truth, and that still could go sour, or you could be the person that could tell them lies. They'll follow, they'll listen to it, but then that still will go south no matter what. Either way, it went south for Derek Jackson because everything he was doing in his brand, and I'm not even saying like he's gonna go out of business or whatever, because unfortunately, you're still
Nah,
gonna
he's
have
not.
that person that's still gonna have a need for Derek Jackson. You're still gonna have that woman that's gonna come to him and be like, hey, look, I don't care what you did to your wife or whatever. I believe you're a good man, you're a good husband or whatever. Please tell me more lies about myself so I don't feel bad for what I'm doing to my husband.
that's my
But
whole
the,
entire
Right.
point.
Derek has the
and, that,
look
and
also
that's
too, and
yeah, and that's why I
that's
had to make that
typical black
correction
woman's
because I want to make sure you guys know that we're on the same
yeah.
page.
And he has the look also too, the typical black woman's fantasy type that telling them what they want to hear. That's like their own version of porn and stuff with Derek Jackson. That dopamine they have in their heads. They
To
look
me,
at
Nah,
that's
I'll
like
tell
yo,
you.
that's like
I'll,
the
women don't
version
see
of
that
hang
look.
on. To me, guys, that's the version of the bad woman in the manosphere telling the men what they want to hear,
exactly.
and
What?
she's not, and
Nah,
she
that's cap.
and
And
she
for some of us,
is. It's
and
the
some of us
same
that's like,
thing.
and I'll say this though. I'll say this though. If he didn't find himself, if he didn't find himself, why the fuck did he marry her? Why would you marry
exactly.
it? Why would you do all
Because
of
that
that
was his
shit
old
when
that
you
was his
was? Why
old
would you?
self, bro.
What?
That's
That's
That
when
ain't
not
no
his old
old
that
self. He's
self.
is
still the
high
same man
school,
when he was back in high school.
bro.
That's
Wait,
why. That's
Bro,
why. That's
that's
why
when
he
he
did this
had a
brand the way he
No
did. This
fucking
brand
wait.
old
purpose.
Who
You
self.
know what
said?
I mean?
Who said
oh
high school?
my
Who said high school though?
god.
Hold on,
Mike,
Me,
wait.
dog.
me.
Okay,
Mike.
hold on, wait,
When
wait.
he
He's
was
No,
back
good
in
at
high school.
He's not the
I'm gonna
same
go into
dude
this. Yeah,
he
he
was
was
in
back
high
when they
school,
was high
bro.
school
That's
sweethearts.
high school.
wait,
all
but
But
he
hold
hold
on,
did
on,
hold
but
was
on.
he
sit on
still
Wait,
it.
married her.
But
She knew what
that's
type
the
of
key
guy
guys.
he was
point.
with,
Wait,
and he got to
guys.
portray a certain
Guys, hold on
image.
1 second. Can you hear me? I want to
Yes.
hear from Killer Swag because he's been waiting for a while. Hi,
Right.
Killer Swag.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on,
What's
Salute
everybody?
to
going
you, brother.
on?
Salute to you,
Peace,
Killer
peace,
Swag.
Salute to
peace,
all
peace,
of
bro.
them.
Salute, salute.
Salute,
Salute.
brother. Salute. Man, my only take on this is, man, like I'm listening to old boy talking about like why ain't we holding dude accountable or whatever. And to me, it's like what exactly was she doing other than just being out here with a fucking bonnet on and the glasses on and saying scriptures and all this other shit?
Right.
Like, what exactly was she doing? Because
Right.
I mean,
There we
and from
go.
what I'm seeing from dude, and I mean, you can take this out or whatever, but every time I see him, he paraded around like he was a single dude, even though he was married.
Yeah,
Mm,
facts.
mm.
That's
Right?
what I
Right.
said.
Yeah.
Oh
He
man,
a
when you
snake from
married
the
like
beginning.
that, you gotta parade around like you married like that. And then on top of that, like from the stuff that I did see, because it's not like I really paid too much attention to dude like that, because I don't really give two what about Derek Jensen like that. But
Mm-hmm.
what I did see of him, it's like dude was telling us men that we need to accept these women by how they are, no matter how they come, how they look, or whatever. But then he out here smashing these bras on IG and shit, and he got a whole wife at home.
And possibly
Exactly.
Right.
one pregnant.
Right.
Exactly. That's the point,
Exactly.
man. So it's like I can't take no dude like that seriously, man. It's just
Not at all.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
yo, that's
And
why.
that's
Hey
and
yo,
that's the
bro.
problem that Muslim. Oh, somebody got echo.
Yeah,
But
that
that's the
echo.
problem.
Wait, I
That's
think it's
Killer
you,
Swag
Killer
on this.
Swag.
What?
Mute out or turn off YouTube. You have YouTube on?
no, I don't. I ain't got nothing on.
Mute out when other people are talking. I think that
I'm gonna
working.
all right. I'm gonna say this quick because I know I got to hop into another live stream. But that's the part that a lot of these dudes they get upset when they hear about Derek Jackson, right? It's because the thing is when you go live, right, you are pretty much a reflection of these so-called, like I said, these so-called Pookies and Ray Rays that he be talking about. And I like the way how you guys put it earlier that it always be sometimes the smooth cats or the quote unquote good boys that be doing the most dirt behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And as far as like with his wife, Mel, you did say something that was key, right? Because when you mentioned high school sweethearts, the reason why,
Mm-hmm.
like, he stayed with her for a period of time, right? Because she was the only, well, actually, I'll say it like this. She was his only option at that time before he was famous, unfortunately. Where people will look at it like, well, she stuck by him, before the fame and before the fortune or before Derek Jackson became the Derek Jackson. It was just in reality to him, that was just his only option. Someone that was going to actually tolerate his BS, but at a certain
Actually,
point,
no, correction. Yes, they did it in high school, but he cheated on her back then also too. Was led up to him doing what he was doing.
wait, before he was famous?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I heard
shit!
about that.
That's he said in stories, like, I was a guy that cheated and everything. So now he's up busy trying to teach dudes don't do that and putting us on the bus. He's a value out woman. That's why he did what he did. That's why he created his brand when he did. He cheated himself, but he still continued to do it.
Wow.
And
Right.
she knows
Okay, I'm
that.
just gonna shut up at this point.
No. All he did, I'll say this. Listen, all his whole brand is shitting on men. I know that this James Kill's talking about this nigga trying to find himself. His whole brand was shitting on men. It wasn't, oh, I'm promoting and propping up the women. It's
Hey
funny that
yo,
he said that, oh, men, he came into his zone, he finally leveled up. This nigga, he's not what you that's think. nothing. He's the Hey yo, nigga. bro. He's the nigga that's been shitting
go
on
ahead,
dudes
bro.
ever fucking since.
But
Okay,
but
so
bro,
it
but
ain't
how
it ain't
long?
like he got black men on a pedestal. It ain't like how he's looking out for himself and he's finally
Right.
accepting his value as a man. It ain't that. Like you're confusing him with like regular like dudes in the manosphere. It's
Nah,
not that. That nigga
it ain't.
all he did was shit on. So that's
That's
bullshit.
it.
Bro, you a black man, so we not gonna go into like motherfuckers gonna shit on us regardless. Motherfuckers
No,
gonna shit
don't
on
even save him like
you.
that. You saving this
I'm
nigga.
not
No,
saving
no,
because
he's
I
a piece
know
of shit.
haters, bro. I'm around haters. I'm around haters every day of my life. Okay,
But
We
that,
but
that,
all
you
that,
got
around
Wait a
that,
haters
minute.
men.
every
What's
day.
up
that,
with
You
this
ain't the
here?
only
What does
one.
hating have to do
Somebody
with Derek
fucking
You
hate
got
Jackson,
everywhere.
though?
men. Hold on,
We
bro.
calling a
You
spade a
talking.
spade,
So
man.
let me call back with you. Hey, yo, bro, let me spar with you because all we doing is having a good sparring match, like Ali versus Frazier or Ali versus all the greats. This is nothing but good commentary. You understand? So at the end of the day, no, I'm not saving him. All I'm saying is we know that he was doing all of these atrocities of things, right? But if you a real brother off of the porch, if you off of the porch, you already seen through the bull crap. You already knew what he was doing on Facebook wasn't blowing no smoke. He he remind me of a cop who really never was that dude in high school. You know what I'm saying? Who lifted a couple of weights. You know what I'm saying? Then he became that nigga. We see this shit every day in the hood, bro. But most of you dudes, like who you were, don't gravitate, don't come with us. We be trying to teach you about dudes like this to look out for. Like, yo, don't fall for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that. Then we be trying to teach women's, you know what I'm saying, in our lives, like, yo, this dude ain't really saying shit. Because in the back of my mind, we're looking at him like, yo, he's nothing but a square. He just from a square from Delaware who got dead hypocrites, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to spit some game that he read a couple of books from. He probably read Iceberg Slim. He probably seen hoes up, pimps down, you know what I'm saying? And kicked a little bit of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of lames. Hey yo, we got a lot of lame niggas who never been on motherfucking party house, who never been on goddamn on the
Yo,
motherfucking party
I,
line.
hold
Because
on,
the
I want
party
to hear
line,
when
that got
he's
nothing to do
finished.
with what
hey
you
yo,
talking
Wait,
about.
guys, when
hey
he's
yo, the
finished, I
party
want to hear
line was
from
for you to
Marty
spit.
because Marty was waiting patiently. So when he's
Mm-hmm.
finished, I
Mm-hmm.
want to hear from Marty. Are you done,
No doubt.
James?
Yeah, yo, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Marty, what do you have to say about this?
Hey, Marty, I like that background you got, man, and setup. I like the lights.
We can't hear you, Marty.
Okay, I'm on mute
Can't.
right now. You
Oh
hear me?
yeah, yes.
Okay, let me get the
We hear
razzle
you.
dazzle. Oh
That's
man,
good.
I
Nice
had a
setup right
crazy.
there, Marty. What's up?
Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I had a crazy day today. You know, Melody, I was telling you, if you
Yeah.
if you see my stories today, it was like 40 women, all doctors, Wall Street.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's dope.
Ooh, it was interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, when I be talking that shit, you know, I'm going off a little tangent right now because when I be talking that shit, I really be meaning it though, you know. But I'm not boisterous with it. But those who know, you know. But here's the thing with this whole thing, and you know, I'm always gonna say some shit, Melody. So forgive me.
I know. Go ahead. We know you, Marty.
I'm like, all right, listen, and this don't apply to everybody on the panel. So for those, don't get offended. But I'm like, niggas really need to go this hard over some money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
seriously.
got money.
Ain't nobody talking right now. I'm talking. Be easy. So
We got
niggas
money.
really need to go hard about money and
Chill, bro.
understand
That nigga
how to
fly.
move money. And it's not just about having money under your blanket and under your pillow. That's not the type of
Right?
money I'm talking about. Yo, can y'all stop talking? Because I didn't talk when y'all talk. Seriously. You know. So like I was saying, as heated as niggas go for what the next man is doing, that's cool. But all I'm saying is what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't know anybody here, so I'm not judging anybody. But what I'm saying is this. I don't see this type of vigor in day-to-day life about finances, stocks, and investments and properties. Nah, nigga, I'm buying that. Nah, nigga, I'm getting that bill. I
Who
don't
you
hear
hang
that.
out with?
Nobody's hold on. Hit dogs holler. I'm not talking to you. So if this
Who you hang out with though?
if this don't apply to you, then you ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm not talking to you.
Who you hang out with?
Why are you talking? This is the type of shit I'm talking
Yo,
about.
fam, yo, I'm not doing the same
Why
thing
are
you,
Oh,
you
man.
wait,
even
I ain't moving
guys,
talking?
no
just let him
property.
We
finish.
got
Y'all
I ain't
act
doing
like
money.
none of that.
fucking
Let the
children.
Guys,
man talk.
everybody mute
What the
out. Let
fuck
him
is wrong
finish.
with y'all?
Let him finish, and then you can
We got money. I
say
don't
what
know
he's
why you
This
saying.
is
bringing
why
up. We
I
got
said in
money
the
already.
beginning, like fucking children. If this don't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. So the fact that you
We got
saying
money
something
though.
right now tells me all about it. So if it's not you, be easy.
Yeah, just let him get it out, and then you guys can
Oh,
reply.
that's
Ain't
what I'm
mean
talking
shit.
about.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Like
Marty.
I
You got
said,
it.
anyway, Melody,
You
we
got the mic.
sidestepping that. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. I don't
Right.
see this type of energy when it comes to getting finances. Like we just had Roger
You right,
Allen
bro.
Curry die, and he had to do a go fucking fund me for 25 stacks. The fuck is
I ain't even
wrong?
know
Y'all don't
that.
even nobody understands what's wrong with that picture. Because if you had some goddamn fucking life insurance, when you go, your whole family is good. And it's not that expensive. Especially when you was pulling the numbers he was pulling in. I'm not judging him.
We had
I'm
we
just
had we had a
disappointed.
couple of brothers die, bro. We had a couple of brothers like
I
that
had a
die
couple
too.
of brothers die. I'm just pointing out one that we
See,
know. Be easy.
see, facts.
Be
Nah,
easy.
bro. Yo,
No, it's
you
not
right,
nothing.
bro.
I'm talking. It's
No,
not
no,
nothing.
guys, just let him finish, and
It's
then you
not
can
nothing. The fuck is wrong with
reply.
y'all?
Then you guys can
Yo,
This
respond.
is
bro.
The
I'm
fuck
just
is
this ain't a
saying you
money
nothing?
right,
channel,
bro.
nigga. This ain't a
Every
I
money
don't
channel,
hold on,
nigga.
care.
let
I'm
him finish.
talking.
I'm
What the
Just
just
let
fuck?
him
saying.
Go
finish.
over there with the
What are
Everybody,
you
science and
so
shit.
mad about?
everybody, mute
Nobody's mad,
out.
You
but
could
you
tell
talking
the
about
niggas
something
who got
totally
single
different.
mothers.
This
Cause
is
people be
about
gonna
Derek
go.
Yo,
Jackson and that bitch.
these
Hold
niggas
on,
can't
Yo,
listen to
bro,
nothing.
you got a cartoon character face, bro. Like your
Who
guys.
homeboy,
is
like
talking
that's
to
Guys, hold on.
you?
painful. He
Everybody
gotta
mute out right now.
start,
Everybody
nigga.
mute out or I'm gonna drop you. Everybody
Yeah,
mute out for
you don't
1 second.
understand. Like, I'm not playing with y'all.
Marty, go
You
ahead.
ain't
No.
When
playing with
Marty
you either,
Like,
finish,
nigga.
you
That's the
guys
like I
can
said,
respond because we're just wasting time by talking over him. So let him finish and then you guys can respond. Go ahead, Marty.
yeah, I'm not here to swing swords with midgets. Chill.
Yo, so this
All I'm saying is, listen, y'all talking about dumb shit. At the end of
Mhm.
the day, that nigga's paid up. He can fuck whoever he wants to fuck. Who cares? Am I sitting here worried about what the fuck Nick Cannon doing? No. I'm trying to get paper like Nick Cannon so I can leave my seat everywhere if that's what I choose. That's what the fuck. The niggas is sitting here busting brain vessels talking about where another nigga put his dick. The fuck is wrong with you? This is what I'm saying. Like when I'm out and about and I'm with
Mhm.
dudes that make a lot more money than I do, and I'm pretty okay. And I'm not even trying to sit up here like I got it like that. What I'm saying, these are not the topics of fucking conversation. This don't even register on the radar. And the
But
fact, hold on.
the other
If I'm
topics,
if
the
I'm
ghetto
burning your
topics
soul,
don't
why are
get
you
no
talking?
views.
If I'm burning your
I'm
soul,
just
why are
saying
you
that
even
it don't
talking?
get no views,
Why are
bro.
you even talking? You see everybody else is quiet
You
except for
off
you, dummy.
topic, nigga.
You can
You off
see
topic. This
the two
stream is
niggas who's
about this
talking the
nigga.
most.
This shit
You can
Hey,
about
see
Derek
who's
Jackson
dummy.
and this nigga. This is off
listen,
Melody,
topic.
mute him. Mute him, Melody.
hold on
It's
one
off
second.
topic.
Mute
I
him,
need
Melody.
you. I want him to mute himself because he know, like, just
Or boot
chill.
him.
He's
Or boot him.
completely off fucking topic.
Or
This is
boot
about
him, Melody.
marriage.
All right,
This
look,
is
this is
about
what we're gonna
marriage
do.
and monogamy. This is not
Young
about
East, just
fucking
let
money,
him
nigga. We
get
all got
out.
money.
Young East, let him get out what he want to say,
All
and I
right, but
promise
all right,
you
Yeah,
can
I'm
all right.
not
That's
gonna
reply.
be here all
Give
night
him
with
a
he's
few
off
midgets.
more
topic
minutes,
though.
cause
He's way off topic.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but
I'm a
let him get
midget.
it
I'm a
out. All right, go
midget.
ahead, Marty.
I know I'm a
Everybody
Yeah,
mute
midget.
out.
you can
Marty, go
hear
ahead.
the dumbest people talking because everybody else is
That's a
quiet.
fact.
Observe the room, dummies.
Yeah, I'm quiet as cat.
The other dudes who I'm not addressing, they fucking quiet because they understand what I'm saying. And the two
Uh-huh.
dummies who don't know what I'm saying got the most to say.
Nigga, stop talking shit and make your
Anyway,
fucking
like I
point.
was saying, your mic don't
Holy
is not
shit,
expensive
nigga.
enough to talk over me.
All
Be
right, I
easy.
want to
Trust me.
mute you, East, for a second. All right, you know I don't like muting you because we cool.
Yeah, you're
That's
about
So
to get
yo,
that's
kicked
chill
fine.
off.
out.
He's just dumb as fuck. He keep
Yeah,
talking
your
about
mic is
something else.
too cheap to talk
All right,
over me.
stay
Be
Nah.
easy.
muted. Go ahead, Marty.
Anyway, like I
Go
said,
ahead.
in my
Marty
day,
got it though.
yeah,
Marty got that bag though.
this is
Marty
what I'm
got
trying to
that
tell you.
bag,
It's
man.
it's just, it's
Marty
like
got that
y'all
Everybody
bag.
mute
can't.
out.
Everybody want to get to the promised land, but ain't nobody want to take no fucking directions. I take directions, nigga. And you sitting here acting like I'm trying to come down on you. No, nigga. If the nigga got it more than me, he says, I go right, I go right. I don't ask questions. I don't say I'm in my feelings. You could tell where the emotion comes from when you talk to certain niggas. So all this tough rah-rah shit y'all do, when y'all get confronted, as you seen the last stream I was on, niggas turn into fucking salt water. So if y'all really tough and really from the streets and all that bullshit, take a fucking word or two from somebody without getting in your feelings. It's not that serious. But what is serious, like I said, a nigga just died who was a fucking game coach. So I am on topic. He's just a different nigga. But what I'm trying to say, a nigga just died who got paper all his life and have shit to show for it. So I don't see the fucking me and my people, we live it behind the scenes about that. That's the topic of conversation. Like, how could a nigga get it for so long and have nothing to show where his family got to do a GoFundMe for 25 G's? That, to be honest, if you know anything about money, it's basically going to cover the funeral. A 1-bedroom apartment for a year costs at least $1,000. That's 12,000. That's half the money right there. So what the fuck? So I'm just saying. Like, so anyway, just to get back on topic. I don't want to get too derailed.
Yeah, let's get on. Let's get on. Hold on, wait. I wanna just hear what he has to say about the topic. Go ahead, Marty.
This is what I'll say about topic. Niggas is gonna eat chicken, and shiny belt buckles will shine. The nigga got money.
What do that mean, yo?
Ain't nobody asking nothing.
Hold on, though.
Like I said, ain't nobody asking nothing. Your mic is too cheap to talk over me. Your mic is too cheap, bro. Your mic is too cheap. I'm not even yelling. I'm louder than you. Chill.
I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you a question, brother.
I can do this all night. Your mic is too cheap to talk over me.
Let's get back on topic.
Anyway, I don't care where the fuck you from and what rat hole you came from. You're too cheap to talk over me. Be easy.
Sheep and this and sheep and what?
Because you keep talking.
All right, Marty. Anything else you have to say before I move on to Game Changer?
Okay, like I said, the guy makes money, right? And I'm not mad about it. See, the thing is, when guys is on top, it's not proper to hate on dudes. If a dude is succeeding, find out how he succeeded and pivot right or left. That works for you. I'm not going to be on streams talking about and bust my brain vessel talking about how another man is winning and fucking other bitches. You should be saying, how come I'm not winning and fucking other bitches? What am I doing wrong? Talk about shit that matters. Now, I understand this is a topic of conversation, but all I was just trying to say, I don't see the same type of vigor and zeal. Like, y'all know the details, like y'all know quarterback numbers. Y'all don't know shit about finances to the degree y'all sitting here yelling about another man's dick. And I find it to be actually crazy. And the fact that y'all don't see it like that, well, the two dudes that was yelling the most, because everybody else is quiet. You know, because I'm not even talking to them. But the most emotional niggas is you could tell who's out of pocket and who's not got their shit together. So all I'm saying is this. The guy is 6 feet tall or plus. He's a brolic nigga who worked out. He understands what women likes, and he understands what women want to hear. Now, whether or not he played the moral game, guess what? Niggas do that every day and win and lose. So he just won for a long time. He got like millions right now. He can disappear. And y'all never see him again, and his paper is still up. So the fact that niggas is really arguing about this guy is like,
I'm
like,
not
so what?
arguing about. Hey, yo, fam.
Now, if I said to you, where's the inflation rates going? Hold on a second. Hold on. If I said to you where the inflation rates is going, nobody would have anything to tell me. Anybody knows what China's doing and how that affects your money? Nobody got nothing to say. We want to sit here and yell about what a business is going
I
on the
used to
side.
have a wrench on BGS platform. What the fuck can you tell me about?
What are you talking about? I talked to BGS. Charles Faulkner, the guys that you're a fan of, the guys that you're fans of are my friends. The guys that you're a fan of.
Because all you do is repeat yourself.
No, because I'm actually leaving. I'm not sitting here sparring with midgets.
At the same time,
I'm not sitting here sparring with midgets. The mic is too low. You can't talk right now.
So can we, guys, real
All right,
quick, let's
Can
move
we
on
move on to the
to
next
Game
person?
Changer because it's like we're all just going in circles. Let's
Yeah,
move on
let's
to
move
Game
on to the
Changer.
next person.
Before I go, Melody.
Oh, you leaving?
This dude,
Yeah, because I can't do it with midgets all night. But before I go, that photo shoot's coming up between me and you. Niggas gonna hate. I'm just letting them know. It's just gonna be lit. So I'll talk to you later. I appreciate that. All right.
Thanks for coming.
How we gonna hate? I just left Sexy Red.
I want to hear from Game Changer. Hi, Game Changer.
Stupid as fuck. That nigga dumb.
Game Changer. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I'm here, Melody.
He good.
So, what's your thoughts on this topic?
So really, I didn't get to see the whole show, the beginning of your show, but simply put, this is why it's important that the woman is prettier than the man is handsome, in my opinion. Something like this is bound to happen. Far too many Black relationships is based on Black men's diminished standards, but that diminished standards is based on certain limitations that don't necessarily exist later in life. And once those limitations are gone, then he starts to express himself. I'm not saying what he did was right, but that's kind of how I see this situation.
I agree.
Yeah, facts.
Yo,
So
dude ain't
what's
saying
your take on
nothing.
his new girlfriend? Because I know you've seen her. Is she more hot than the wife?
Yeah. The new woman is definitely more attractive than his current wife.
Nah, you bugging. You
He
bugging.
disagrees. Youngie's
How can
disagreeing.
Stove Changer?
Yeah.
How can
Some of them
Stove
disagree
Changer
with
talk
you.
about any women? He never had a woman. How the fuck
All
can he
right.
talk about a woman?
Okay.
James.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
James, yeah. On
I'm
this
doing
panel,
it. I've
we're
been did
being
it. I've been
respectful.
did it since 2 years
On this
ago
Nah, he
or
panel,
cool.
last year
Game is
ago.
no
cool.
personal
I've
attacks,
been
okay?
did it.
Game is cool.
That nigga
Chill. Game
name
is cool.
Stovetop, man. How can Stovetop talk about women's,
Nah,
man?
nah, nah, nah. He
Stovetop
cool.
can't talk
All
about
right.
this topic.
So,
He cool.
James, stop, please. Let's not do that right now.
The fuck
No
can I
personal.
stop? I'm Mr. Purge. Mr. Purge don't stop, won't stop. You feel me? I'm
All right.
Mr. Can't stop, won't stop. Y'all know
Let's,
me.
Nah,
I don't got
game
no
is cool.
problem.
Game is
James,
cool.
James, let's just try to stay on topic, though. It doesn't
Shit, that
matter.
nigga got a bow down. That
It
nigga got a
doesn't
bow
matter if
down.
he bought a stove or
I'm
whatever
West
he did.
Coast,
That was
nigga.
his. That's what he wanted to do. We're not gonna
Hey,
attack anybody for it.
I'm Mr. West Coast Ice Cube. Know what I mean? Pimp C, all them niggas. He need to bow down to the crown, my
Okay.
nigga.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. But we're gonna move on
At
to
the end of the year,
We're
all
gonna
you
move
niggas
on
need to pop
to
out
Red
on the
Supreme.
purge.
Hi,
I'ma
Red
roast
Supreme.
all you niggas.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's on your mind?
Y'all crazy, man. I've been listening to y'all go back and forth about
I'm a
Good.
the
dub
What's good,
money.
Red? What's good, man?
I'm
What's
a
popping,
dub C
y'all?
Crip
It's
walk
all
on
All right,
right.
all you
salute, salute.
niggas.
So, Red, I'm glad you came up. What's going on?
Oh man, I was listening to for like the last 15 minutes of people talking about finances and things. One thing I'll say this, I'll add to that. You ain't got to talk about finances to get rich, because if you notice, the finance guys in this space, the ones who are so-called experts, talk more about trending topics and red pill shit. Think about it. So it's like, my thing is this: YouTube is big enough. You can talk about whatever to make money, man. You can talk about cars and make money. You got kids that talk about cartoons and make money. So my thing is this: everybody has a lane. You know what I mean? You ain't got to talk about finances if your channel was about relationships. You ain't got to talk about relationships if your channel is about finances. Derek Jackson just wanted a young hot bitch. That's all. He just wanted something new. And then, like you said, she got bonnets on every day. All these young bad bras throwing it at him. Of course he was gonna take it. Come on, man. Let's just keep it a stack. His woman ain't up to par, man, when it comes to what he wants. And that's just what it is. It all boils down to that.
Right. And you know what? A lot of black women are saying, oh, this is what black men do. They struggle with a woman, and then when they get on, they leave them for their preference, whether it's a white woman, whether it's a light skinned woman. What's your take on that?
That's just their insecurities, man. You know what I mean? One minute they'll say, black men ain't got no money. Then when he got money, he gonna leave you for a wife. So it's always gonna be something. You can't really satisfy black women. They're gonna find something to say. Black men are cheaters. Black men don't provide. Black men are abusive. Every 5 hours, black men. So it's always gonna be something. I could really care less. Brothers, let's get your money. Forget about the birds, man. You know.
Mm,
Can I
good
say this?
advice.
Can I say this about the finance part? Because this lame Marty McFly nigga. We just witnessed a girl on that bitch channel. You remember the nuclear physicist motherfucker? We just
Yeah.
witnessed a girl like dismiss the fuck out of him, and that nigga, he if he ain't got money, he gonna come into money. So I don't understand all this finance shit when it comes to bagging the basic bitch. Like at the end of the day, if she like you like that, she gonna fuck with you like that. It don't matter if you got 100 grand or 1 million in your account. So this lame shit about money, nigga, I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe that's trick game. I don't know what the fuck that is. But once you reach a certain threshold with money, that really ain't a factor. Like women don't really care that much. So that nigga need to fall off with that bullshit about, oh, niggas ain't talking about money. Nigga, I'm glad he left, but I was telling him, get the fuck out of here with that shit. The whole stream wasn't even about that shit. Fucking clown. Like, I don't get that shit. Like, nigga, come with what the fuck we're talking about. Nigga, he can't handle being in the belly of the beast talking to niggas. That's why he dubbed. But my shit is this, though. We already know if you got money and a bitch see that you a lick, she gonna fucking use you. She gonna take your money. Oh, take me here, take me there, and she gonna play your ass. There's mad niggas that got money that get used. So that shit is, I don't understand why he came with that shit. It's weird. But go ahead, though.
No, that's a fact. Like, you know, I mean, I hate to say this, Marty. Like, you know, that is the topic of what Melanie has today. So, if you want to be on the topic, talk about money, you have to go on the channel that people's talking about that. It's not the topic for that. She chose what's trending right now. We're talking about that. You can't go off top. It's like me going to the set shop and expecting to see Christian Bibles in the set shop. I'm going to a department for something else that they don't sell in that department. Like, you know, And
right.
It make no damn sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want something that pertain to what you want to see, then you have to go target to those spaces. That's how the algorithm feeds you. If I'm gonna focus on want to make money, better myself, you gotta type in the search box and look for channels that's just focused on making money and stuff. And the algorithm, YouTube will feed you on your homepage of channels that's pertaining towards that.
Yep, that's a fact, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Marty is a cool guy. He wanted to do a photo shoot with me.
He was talking.
He's a cool dude. I know he's off.
No, he's cool, but he was just. I honestly think he was just trolling. That's my opinion.
This is my opinion about Marty. Marty, he just want to spread his experience. I guess his life experience with others. You know what I mean? That's what I get from him.
Yeah, he's passionate, and I understand.
Yeah, that's it. I don't, you know what I mean? I think he just want to just express himself and pass on his, his experience and his accomplishments and what others to accomplish out of life. I think that's what it is, and he just misunderstood.
He need to do that on his own fucking channel. Like he's coming here and running his fucking mouth talking about, oh, somebody ain't got no money. Nigga, first of all, nobody give a fuck about your money. Number one. Number two, like, you so fucking off topic, and you know you off topic because you start throwing jabs. Oh, you got money under your pillow, nigga. At least I got money under my pillow, but that was a dumbass point. But the point is, nigga, you so fucking off topic, nigga. Stay that shit on your own fucking channel. That shit is dumb to me.
Yeah, you know, he's passionate or whatever. But yeah, you guys are right. Marty, stay on topic. I don't care if my topic was about hair and nails. That's what my topic is. That's what we're gonna talk about. You can't change that.
Melanie, you get all aggressive like that.
Yeah, you like it?
She's trying to holler at Melody. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
I really appreciate you guys. I really do. All of you guys.
I mean,
you guys are funny.
Man. We peep the game, son. Like, this is lame as fuck. That's niggas dirty macking. So yo, this is lame as fuck. Like, I'll be real. I don't really, like, if he was here, I'd tell him the same thing. I don't really have any beef with dude, but he constantly just gets off topic and we don't get anywhere. I'm like, bro, like, this is not, and then we know you're doing it for clout, because then you take the clips from the show and be like, I argue with this person. I argue with a pick me. Like, that's some lame ass shit. Like, what the fuck? You doing this all for clout because you want your channel to grow? Nigga, we put in work around here. Brownsburg put in work. Like, chill out, man. Relax. Stupid as fuck. And then you arguing about money? Like, whatever.
You know,
I came here to say.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
I came here to say. Hold on, Mel.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be quick because I'm not staying long. But all I want to say is passport bros. Because the fact of the matter is, Derek Jackson is doing practically the same thing certain red pill women are doing, right? So the thing about it is, I just enjoy the fact of the matter that Strags is switching their whole vernacular now. They want to sit up there and say nigger this and nigger that. I don't give a fuck. 2023, I want to see more Derek Jacksons do that whole entire pillow talk with the R&B songs in the background, and then it's gonna be great when he switch up on y'all because he divorced his wife because he was getting that new poo-tang. You feel what I'm saying? So passport bros, we out here, Brownsburg.
You're not even a passport bro, Bronze.
Let me live. Let me live. Look, listen.
I'm
I got my
sorry.
passport though. You trying to call me out now, Melody?
No, I'm
Yo,
only
watch
kidding.
you
No,
talking.
he's not a passport, bro.
Hold on.
He's
No,
a
no, no, no,
dude
no,
that
no. Hold
travels.
up, Mel. Yo. Melody's talking crap right now. So best believe if we debate, I'm putting this on my channel. I'm clipping this. Facts. You got it.
Okay. Well, thanks for that.
At Melody speaks. Argue versus Bronzebird. I'm with the shit.
Yo,
Oh
you got
my
the beef now.
god.
Oh
Oh
shit.
man.
Oh my god. Well, listen. Let's change the subject just a little bit. What do you guys think about them trading Brittney, the whatever her name is, for the terrorists? Brittney Griner.
We traded the merchant of death for a damn dude. That hate America. Man, we look some bitch ass motherfucking US motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, because she was saying that she don't like living
See,
in America and she rather live in Russia, and she even knew the rules of Russia. So why even bring weed with you anyway if you know that it's illegal?
You know what this expose? That this isn't black men and women that make excuses for dysfunction in our community. Because they're still grinding for so what? You know, there's just weed, blah blah blah, bring it home. I'm like, yo, she's in someone else's house. The rules of US don't apply to other countries. They gonna make a big main famous celebrity behind this mess also too, and everything. They already celebrating like hard and all that shit, and don't even realize we traded an arms dealer that fucking known for killing, especially black people for so many years with his weapons. And you celebrating over this bitch. We got people still over there that's actually more viable than this bitch to be brought home.
Yeah, what
That
about the soldier, the what's his name? He been in there for 4 years?
Yeah, I
She
don't.
LGBTQ 2223, right?
What?
Ain't she LGBT
Oh yeah,
2223?
no,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
is LGBTQ.
She's
Yeah,
alpha
but
bitch.
So she
I'm
he
talking
said
about
so
the
the
guy,
Who she's
the
paying
guy
child
who
support. She's paying child support to her ex-wife.
oh my
Oh,
god.
he talked
wow.
to the yo.
No, I'm talking about there's someone locked up who's actually in the army that got
Yeah,
caught over there,
I
and
forgot their names. Yeah, but they still over there. Like they
he's
traded her.
been locked up for 4 years and he's still there.
Exactly.
But they wanted to save the LGBTQ black woman.
it's a
Yeah, that's the
political
whole
agenda.
thing.
We
It's a
got a clown
political.
ass president that's going for re-election. So this
That's
be good for
right.
his
That, that's
repertoire
a
to get them
political
votes
agenda.
from us.
That's all for the yeah.
Yay
Mel
for
said it.
president.
That's a whole political agenda right there.
Yep.
Kanye for president.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
no.
I
that's all
want
that
Trump
is.
back. I want Trump back.
That that just goes to show you that
Kanye for
that
president.
clout matter. That clout right there, that shit matter, nigga. Like, cause
Exactly.
eventually, yeah,
Well,
that
he
was
knows.
all alone. That's all a play right there.
Oh yeah, he knows that he's the no voting, no fucking president.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
they
having a show on that tomorrow about Kanye for president.
Okay, well, drop your link in the chat.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check it out. Everybody drop their link in the chat. Why not?
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that show he had with Whack 100, the interview?
Who,
No,
Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye and Whack
Black
100.
100? Whoa.
no, I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
they had a dope ass interview yesterday, bro. Look that up.
that's
Okay,
crazy.
And then
definitely.
maybe y'all could look it up and then we could talk about it tomorrow because it was deep. He was saying some stuff like how, not to go off topic right now, but he was saying like how they freeze his account and that's similar to trying to keep somebody a slave. But you see what I'm saying? By freezing their money and that. You gotta listen to the interview.
And he got to pay 200K a month for child support now to
Yeah.
kids to 10K. Oh my God.
He
Hey,
made a big mistake. See, men need to stop messing with well-known hoes. Like, seriously, these women are like 304s to the max, and men are going and wifing them up and having babies by them. Why?
My personal
Why?
opinion, I think that was just a whole publicity stunt play. That's just my opinion. However, at the same time, the same woman that helped him make $57 million needed 200K back. It's crazy.
Crazy.
yeah. I mean, I gotta say, I'm gonna say something that y'all might not like, but I saw it from this point of view also too. When he was diagnosed with
Hmm?
his bipolar disorder. You see when he went over a crazy rant online about his wife and mother-in-law and everything. I'm like, Kanye, what the hell you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? How much more can she take it? I guess if he probably wouldn't got the proper help for he need was mental capacity, they probably would have been still together. Because even after divorce, he tried to fight to get her back and everything. He was hating on Pete Davidson like crazy for smashing his wife, but it's like kind of burn down yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but now like these kids gotta suffer. I don't think Kim wants him to see the kids.
nah, you know
That's
what? I would say no. She never made it a hard time the way a lot of these black women doing with a father seeing their kids. That's one thing I didn't notice. She ain't never talked shit about him about his father skills or nothing like that. Yeah, like you know, and I did notice that, so I give her credit for that. So you know,
yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think she's a good mother?
No.
that ain't up to me. That's up to him.
I mean, she
Feels
has
that
her
way.
kids all over TikTok being grown with
Mhm.
purses and heels on and all types of stuff, wearing makeup.
I see some things Cardi B be doing with her kids online.
I mean, I don't know. That
Exactly.
celebrity lifestyle, it's hard. It's hard to say who's a great parent
Yeah.
in that lifestyle.
Especially now that we seeing a lot of these just recently we seen Kiki Palmer went on Saturday Night Live and announced her pregnancy. So now the new thing is you got y'all finally celebrity woman promoting it's okay to be having kids without being
Yeah.
married, like Miana,
Hey,
because I'm
yo.
celebrity to make all these different rules. But I'm like, that's not the norm, still period. And you know, but you want to promote that because y'all the exception to the rule, you know that stuff. No.
Hey, yo, I think Kim Kardashian is a good mother, but she's not good at relationships. Like me, I'm good at being a dad, right? But I'm not good at a relationship, like dead ass. Cause I'm from a cheating like environment. Like did you like I need somebody to do the review of Shark, yo. Like I woke up this morning and I really need Red Supreme to do the review of Shark interviewing that one chick when she's talking about she woke up and went into the bathroom. She just married her husband and a condom fell out of her fucking pussy. What about that though?
Now let me
Ain't
let me ask
nobody
you
ain't
something.
talking about
Hold
that
on,
though. Like
James.
I'm
You
a
said
hitter though. Like
hold on.
ain't nobody talking about these bitches in the motherfucking beef sector though, but they want to talk about motherfucking sexy red though. You on the dig? Like nigga, we gotta hold down the women in our space. Even though they talk shit, these are bitches. Like, how come we can't hold down our bitches though? These bitches in the beef sector is different from our bitches though. And Red Supreme understand what I'm talking about. Them bitches in the motherfucking beef sector is different from our bitches. Like we gotta hold down our bitches.
Well, who?
Yo, my nigga, go type in motherfucking Shark no jumper and go see what Sinful the P said about that. Yo, that bitch, yo, that was some of the some of the most greatest commentary ever. That nigga said, man, I'm done, man. I'm glad this interview over, nigga. That bitch was great. That bitch married a porn star bitch. Interview that
Who?
shit, nigga.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. Red Supreme know what I'm talking about.
Where's the Supreme? What do you guys say about that?
And some of you niggas is cum guzzlers, nigga, off for the next
All
in
right.
that
Wait. Let's not do that
cum
right now.
guzzlers.
Let's not do
I
that
ain't messing.
right
Hey
now.
yo, Red
Red
Supreme. I
Supreme,
ain't smoking. I don't want to touch these niggas'
James,
hands. I ain't gonna smoke
James.
no more weed after these niggas. Fuck all these niggas.
All right,
Hey yo,
James.
I'm leaving
Mute up.
every nigga
Mute up,
alone.
James. Mute up. Mute up.
Alright, I
Yeah.
got you.
Go ahead, Ray.
I
What you
got
were saying?
Yeah, but you know what? I think I'll touch on it, man, because that was a good one. You know, I think I was. It's crazy that he said that. I was just watching some of that interview last night, but I got to watch the whole thing though. But I think it'd be a good. I think it'd be a good idea to do a breakdown on that because I watched it. It's crazy that he mentioned that shit. I was just watching it last night, but I think he did it maybe like a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know neither, but that shit telling me is
You said it's on the No
yo,
Jumper podcast.
like you say, like Hold on though, like niggas don't support your channel. I think some of them niggas is like shorty husband. Like you got a lot of niggas like that, nigga, man. Niggas is weird, man. That shit had me like, I'm glad I ain't had no food around me. I ain't had no drinks. I was just peeping the game, man. And a lot of niggas, that's why it be like 500 in the channel. Then when you hit a topic, it be like 100 nigga leave the room. 200 niggas leave the room when you hit shit like that. Cause you got more lame niggas in the world than you got real niggas in the world. You heard? Like real shit.
Right. Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Especially when you gonna hit a topic like that, yo. That shit gonna freak them niggas out. That shit was like, man, listen, you gotta change your whole mind frame of the game. That shit crazy.
Yes, it was on the No
Watch
Jumper
that
podcast.
shit. Watch that shit, please. That shit gonna change your whole mind frame.
What were you saying, Mel? You were asking a question?
No, I was asking that. You said that was on the No Jumper podcast.
Yep, it's on a No Jumper
Oh
podcast.
hell yeah, yo, with the white chick, with the motherfucking dusty legs. Like, yo, you know how you go to the mall or you go to the grocery store and you always see a BBL bitch, but that bitch got skinny legs. Like that bitch don't do no leg day. You got a lot of bitches with BBL, but they don't do
Hold
no
on, James.
leg day.
Can
Like
you
they
clean
miss
the language
Tuesday.
up just a little bit? Like, a little bit?
Man, listen,
Try to
I'm
clean
a
it up just
roaster.
a little bit because it's
Nah,
kind of
fuck
like,
clean, nigga. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. You heard me?
thank you.
When you get a
I mean,
BBL, do leg days on Tuesdays. Like how you get tacos, how you get Taco Tuesdays. That should remind you of doing leg day because y'all got chicken wing legs. You heard me?
okay, you're funny, James. You're a comedian. I don't know. You
I,
fun. You very, very funny.
I
You a
know
game
though.
changer.
That's
One of the
why a nigga
funniest
like
guys
me
on
can
this
get a
channel right
bitch.
now.
That's why a nigga like me can get a baddie like you. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm
Okay.
funny. I'm not to
You're,
use my assets.
you're
Man.
hilarious. Okay, so okay, so let's go with who was quiet? Killer Swag. You got anything else to add?
I'm sorry, man. I checked out after all of that, man.
Yeah, I
What was
forgot
being
what
talked?
we were talking about. Well,
Like
we
I
were talking
really,
about a bunch of things. We were talking about Brittney Griner. We were talking about
man.
Derek
Derek
Jackson.
Jackson.
I ain't talking about
No,
Deion
I
Sanders.
already talked about Derek Jackson, goofy ass.
Yeah, we talked about that already. Y'all got anything else that happened? Y'all want to talk about? You talked about Kanye.
Omar Johnson talking shit about Deion Sanders for his move.
Okay, what happened with that? Because I didn't hear about it.
But I heard he was telling him trying to say he's a sellout and everything, as everybody else is saying, because he chose to make better moves for himself with
So they're calling him a
HBCUs.
sellout?
Yeah,
Other black men? Or who's calling him a sellout?
Black people.
Like black people in general?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why black people just can't be happy for other black people. They want to start calling them sellouts and saying you think you're better than me and all types of stuff.
Always been that
I don't
way.
know
When you
why.
try to advance in your life, you're always a sellout. Now I
Nah.
know the sellouts
Like,
exist, but when you try to paint that on everybody, that's where it goes bad.
How
yeah,
you
Yo,
gonna
like,
hate on
I'm hearing
Deion?
Laura Harvey is making men sign NDAs with $1 million penalties before dating her. What y'all think
are
about
you
that?
kidding me?
I give you that.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know
And
what? You
that's
know what I
crazy
heard
how
though.
the
You know what I
fucking
heard. I want to say this though. You know what I heard? I heard that Michael B. Jordan, he would have stood a better chance had he tried to marry like a different race, like a Latina or like some, I don't know,
he
other
did
bitch.
before. He
Hold on.
did before.
Let me just say the question. Let me just say the question. I
All
just
right.
like, to me, I thought about it. Like, had he tried to marry a woman that was like of another race instead of Lori Harvey, he would have had better success. The fact that he tried to marry a black woman when she was like
Nah,
25 and
see?
shit, that's one of the reasons that people are saying why it didn't happen, because
what
the
But
is it?
way
bro, But
The way
young man,
black
yo,
women are cultured, the way black women are cultured to try
yeah,
to marry, especially at that age, that you're gonna
right.
have problems. So I thought it was interesting. I thought that I really did. I thought it was interesting.
It is.
Had you tried to marry,
Hey, yo, bro, you might ask you a question. Do you ever used to, damn, man, like you right here who next to the queen of the host, right? Bro, did you used to watch The Wire, bro? Like, he's not the
a little
same
bit.
Michael P. Jordan from The Wire to Creed until the nigga he is. Like,
That's
he
a
went to
TV show, though.
transitions. Right or
That's a TV
wrong,
show.
bro? Right,
That's a TV
bro,
show.
right or
That's a
wrong?
TV show, though. No, because you
But
going off of some
no,
character on a
it's a
TV show.
TV show, but it's still his look. It's still
It
his,
don't
it's still
matter.
who
That's
he
just a
is.
persona. That's just a
Is he the
persona.
same? Is he the
No,
same motherfucker? Yes or no?
no. That's just a persona. We're talking about who he
Okay.
is as a. We talking about who he is as a
As
person.
he is
If he
now,
would have, if
as
he
he is now,
listen.
in the
He bought a
present
house.
day,
He bought a house. He put a ring on her finger. He set her up. You feel me? And
bro.
she didn't take that. She wanted to still be out here in the
But
streets acting an ass.
but
304.
he,
She's a
What I'm saying is,
304.
oh my God,
right?
you don't even know the whole
Actually,
details, bro.
Michael dumped
He
her
left,
and
he
stuff.
left her,
Yeah,
bro. He left
he
her.
dumped her.
He dumped
He
her
wasn't out
because
in the open with his side of the
she
story
wanted
the
to
way she
marry.
was.
Hold on, bro. Yo, let me give you some context. He, as the man that he is now, the Creed nigga, the nigga that could get into any $20 million movie right now, nigga, she wanted to marry him. You know what I'm saying? So that's
No, she
why
didn't.
at this point, hold on.
They didn't
So
get
at this point, she want to do the NDA, and we all seen that shit. That was a um Dave Chappelle skit when he was in the bed with the white bitch signing the shit like, yo, the fucking decree shit. You feel me? So at this point, after she got her heart broken, now she's going to do the NBA. Like, you can't tell this, you can't do that, you can't disclose this. The reason why she's doing that because she got her heart broken by the dude who you're talking about right now. But
No,
if
no,
he was in that
she's
phase,
not
no,
doing that
hold
because
on.
of
no.
that. She's not doing that because of that.
Uh,
She knows
the
her
fuck out
reputation.
of
She knows everybody
here.
talking about her past dating life. I mean, and this
Mm-mm.
is nothing new. Plenty of celebrities have done that, men and female. Jennifer Lopez have done that also too.
Man,
And stuff. Made do sign
She
non-disclosure
on some
agreement
thot
when she
shit.
go
She
to
on
many
watch.
some thot shit.
motherfuckers ain't seen that
Leonardo
happen.
DiCaprio
Where
does that
you
also
from,
too.
bro?
And
Bro,
stuff.
if Michael
She on
P.
that thot
Jordan
shit.
was the sucking nigga from The Wire, he never was gonna be able to break a bitch like that. If he
How
was
you
the
talking
breakable,
about The
if he was
What
that
Wire?
does
nigga
this
from The
look from the
Wire,
past have
he
something to
never
do with
was gonna
now?
acquire a
I've
bitch
seen
like
dudes
that.
that's just the same size
Michael P.
as
Jordan
younger
is
Michael B.
that
Jordan,
nigga.
still able to get with females and stuff. So
You
his
talking
look
But
about
has nothing to
lame
do with
niggas,
that.
lame brothers, whatever you want to call them, lames, you want to call them whatever, lames, these lames or weird brothers right now, or passport bros, they breaking bitches. Michael P. Jordan is a representation of that. Derrick
no,
Jackson is a
no.
representation of that. The
No.
passport bros don't give a fuck about none of you motherfuckers right now. Like, see, you
What
got the
the fuck?
smooth niggas.
Huh?
What are you talking
Smooth
about?
niggas. Mother,
What are you
man, I'm
talking
talking about Michael P.
Yeah, like,
Jordan. Michael P.
whoa.
Jordan is the representation of the motherfucking
Let me get to
educated lame nigga. Cause I seen that nigga progress and he killing the game and he crushing these bitches. He breaking bitches heart. That's
Back
what you
then when
gotta
he was
do. You
younger. What
gotta
are you
break
talking
these
about?
hoes heart. He's a
Dude, he was dating
heartbreaker.
chicks when he
Once you
was
become a
younger. That's part of him
once
being
you
a
become
celebrity
a
lifestyle.
heartbreaker, nigga, you
What
fearless,
are you
nigga.
talking about? He was
Once
dating
you break
females
a
back when
bitch
he was
heart,
younger. From
you
why did he's
fearless.
a famous celebrity?
What is you talking about? Cause you
Part of the
never,
after effects. If
my
you're
nigga,
And
famous
you
can
and
I?
never
actor,
broke a
you're gonna have
bitch heart.
females throwing
You
themselves at you, no
never
matter
broke a
what you look
bitch.
like.
You never broke a bitch, nigga.
Hold on.
You never
Nigga, you don't
broke a
know
James,
who the
bitch.
fuck I broke, so don't even
When
try to
was the
school
last
me,
time
younger.
you
Go
broke a
home and play
bitch?
yourself. I broke plenty
James,
bitches before you even born,
James,
probably.
No, 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 no. Hold on, Mel.
This
The
nigga
words.
stunting, man.
James.
These niggas
He
is
wasn't
stunting.
heartbreaking. He was trying to marry Lori
I
Harvey.
know he
Exactly.
wasn't.
He
He,
actually was in love with the
No,
woman. He
but
wanted to
you're
marry
trying to
her.
say he on the
But
player shit.
unfortunately, she did not
man,
fit
you
his
niggas.
needs. He dumped her because of her
Yeah,
mouth.
no,
So
Who
he
bro.
dump
wasn't
He
out in
who?
the
tried to
Who
open
marry.
dump
the way
who?
she was with her side of the story.
No,
That's because
He
later
he
tried to
on
dumped
when
marry
she found
her.
her.
out, she
He
didn't break up
didn't
with him.
want
He
to
broke
get
it off.
married. He broke. That's what I'm saying. So what
That's
is you?
why I'm
Eisen,
telling
We
what up,
you.
saying the
Eisen?
same shit, bro. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, he
Eyes in
wasn't
No,
the
you
that
saying
building.
nigga.
because
Hi,
when he
Eisen.
was
He
younger.
Eisen,
became
I'm
that
having a
He
nigga to
panel
got
get to
tomorrow.
that
Come
point
down on
of
the
now.
panel.
breaking
The link in
bitches'
there, Eisen.
hearts. He became that. He wasn't that
It ain't
nigga
got nothing to
off
do with
the
became
porch.
that. He was always like that. So what you
You
No,
talking
man,
he
about?
put that on
wasn't
the screen. That
always
link.
like that, my nigga. You got the game fucked
I
up.
mean,
He
No, you
became
got the
that.
game fucked up. You don't know the game, period. If you keep
You
telling me
right.
You
you
got
You
the
talking
right.
about all
game
the
Maybe I
fucked
do.
up, you
Maybe I
midget.
do, bro.
talking
You
about.
right.
but
I
You
know
all
right.
skinny
right.
dudes that have more game piece than dudes that got muscle belts and all that shit. So what you talking about?
Why we gotta always end up yelling? James, come on. Let's.
Yo, I'm dealing. Yo, he right. He right. I'm about to fall back. I'm about to fall back because he think he know it all. He a know it
Because I
all,
do
nigga.
know it all, brother. So what you talking about?
You got it, bro. You got it,
Thank
bro.
you.
I just said you got it. Like, damn, nigga, leave it alone. You got it, nigga.
Then stop talking, man. Damn.
Nigga, you gonna tell
You do
me
the
to
same
stop
shit when we
talking.
on Charles's
A nigga
channel.
like
You're
you,
doing it over
a
here.
nigga like you, yo,
So
show
shut
what
the
kind of
fuck up.
avatar you got.
Damn.
Okay.
Nigga,
What
show
the
your
fuck
face.
what?
Show your
Oh,
face.
they're trying to
Show your
smack your
face,
damn
funny
dumb ass,
bastard.
man.
Ducking,
Constantly always
ducking
do this
flow,
shit.
juice ass nigga.
For
James.
real,
Yo,
you
you a
fucking
All right, I
goofy ass
muted him,
clown
Mel.
bitch. What the
Mel,
fuck?
I muted him. Chill out, Mel. I
Oh,
put him on
sorry,
mute.
Melanie. Sorry.
It's all right. Everybody chill. Like, it always turns into a like shouting match. But yeah. Oh, Bronze Bird is here. Let me see what he got to say, and I'm gonna be closing down soon.
Yeah, I just want to say on behalf of the New York Confederation, you niggas is embarrassing me. All right, we don't need to be doing all this swami shit on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Mel, chill with your Bronx Wi-Fi. James, chill with your Rochester
Bronzeboro, you
aggressiveness.
know your
You
ass
know
is
what I'm
not from
saying?
New York. You was never born in New York all your life. You just moved there last year. You don't speak for New York cats.
I'm a
like
native
this.
New Yorker. You crazy?
No, you're not. You're not. Because that's how us New York cats do. You're not one of us. So
Nah,
stop trying
man.
to claim us, brother.
Nah, man. Nah, brother. Because the way
Can't
you
claim
acting
that,
right
nigga.
now, yeah, you can't
We
claim
go
that, bro.
grocery stores in the Spanish neighborhood.
Yeah, the
Yo,
bodegas, bro. What you talking about?
guys,
I
why
just
is it
learned that
that
yesterday,
But
man.
New
hold
York
on.
always come and turn my panels upside
But
down?
that's
New
what.
York,
But Melody, this is my
New York
point. This
dudes.
is my point. This is why I wanted to
This
stay
is
in the
what we
chat because
do.
my homeboy is killer swag and classy didn't get a chance to speak. Because these two niggas acting like they on the MTA subway train right now. It's embarrassing. The fuck? Why
Then
don't y'all
chill
Such
drink
a
a
out,
40
midget.
and
motherfucker.
chill out?
What the hell? You don't like it? Get out.
No,
But
y'all being swamis. I
Leave
came
from
to
the
fuck
Bronx and
shit
then
up.
get your motherfucking New
Bronzeberg.
York ass
Peace.
out of here. Get out of
listen,
here.
All right, so who the next one? Who the next one up? Who the next
let's
one
go
up?
with classy. Classy.
Classy.
I don't know anything to say. This all
Bronzeboro's still
sounds
my
like
nigga. I'm
I
Chinese
sorry.
know our
checkers. I
whole
mean, I don't
thing
know.
got
I
derailed.
I
The
don't know what
whole
the topic
panel just got
was.
derailed. I don't know what the
Yeah.
topic is either, honestly. And I have a headache.
All right, let's get back to
I
talking
was
about
just
Derrick
waiting to see if it
Jackson.
would get back into place, but it hasn't. So I don't know what to talk about. Sorry.
Let's
I
go ahead and talk
honestly
about
think
Derrick
we
Jackson.
Derek Jackson and his bullshit. Okay.
Marty said, you guys are lowering the quality of my stream. I lost a lot of people who are watching. I had like 50, now I'm down to 37, you know. So I think it's time
Yeah,
to,
I agree.
yeah, so I
He's
think it's time to end the stream.
Well,
Thank you,
did we
everybody.
hear from everybody?
Yeah, we did. Everyone
Okay.
spoke. Why, you have something to say, GC?
No.
Okay, let's do final thoughts and then I'm gonna go to sleep, get ready for work in the morning. I'm gonna start with you. Let me do this. I'm gonna start with Young East and then go around. What are
all
your
right.
final
So
thoughts?
yeah, about Derek Jackson, like what he did. I don't think anybody should be surprised remotely. Like if you're surprised, that's terrible. But if you're surprised, I think that what he's trying to accomplish is what he's sort of been trying to accomplish. Like he hasn't changed who he is or who he was. He ain't coming to his own. Ain't none of that shit happened. He's been on the same shit. He's been a snake. He's been like talking shit about men. Ain't nothing really. There's no difference. The only difference is, oh, he tricked some of y'all. Like I'm gonna be honest, the women that's gonna follow him is gonna continue to follow him even after that cheating scandal. So
Mhm.
they know these hoes are strags. They know essentially who he is. They just want to hear what the fuck they want to hear. So there's no fucking illusion behind any of his intentions. In my opinion, there's no real illusion. If you want to be tricked by it, that's you. But there's no real illusion. I think that people need to just accept that some people are just what the fuck they're gonna be. Period. Like from childhood, people don't fucking change. Like me personally, I don't look for the best in people. I look for the worst in people. That's the first thing I look for when I'm fucking with somebody strange, new. Like, like I look for, okay, how fucked up are you as a person? I don't look for, oh, are you charitable? Are you graceful? I don't look for none of that shit. I look for, even with bitch, I look for how fucked up are you as a person, and if I'm gonna remotely deal with it. That's the best way to deal with most motherfuckers on this fucking planet. So it is what it is. It's funny to me. I'm gonna be honest with you because I think this is a slap in like a lot of them sisterhood hoes face because they
Mhm.
was trying to they was sort of with them. I think it's a slap in their face. I think it's like a almost like a nigga wake up call. Like the motherfucker's a dog, nigga. He's been that way, and that's the way it's gonna be. Period.
I
Youngins.
agree. I agree. Thank you, Youngies. Mel, what are your final words or your final thoughts?
Yeah. I think Young East just said most of what I was thinking of. I don't know what to add. Like I said, yeah,
Mhm.
he's gonna have females gonna throw himself at him no matter what. He
Mhm.
has the stereotype look of no homo, the black woman's dream. At this man. So this just expose how technically women are and everything in a lot of ways. Like, it doesn't matter how he acts and everything. It's more about, can I still get that type of guy? How he make me feel and stuff. And they're gonna react to it. So it's like, shush, they'll talk shit out in the open, but behind closed doors, he's alone with that man. They're gonna throw it at him and shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
thanks.
So,
Thanks, Mel. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you on my
right.
panel. Even when you cursing people out, still got love for you. Thanks for coming. Um, I always usually save Game Changer and Blue for last, and let's go with let's go with James. James, what are your final thoughts? Your final words?
Yo, my final thoughts is, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, at the end of the day, I think Young East is a sucker because we had this shit. We had this same shit on platinum platform. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna do some commentary on it. You know what I'm saying? I think motherfucking Derrick Jackson gonna be the new Renaissance man. You know what I'm saying? For all these lame niggas. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you call them, educated brothers, it's the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be the standard of what these lame niggas need to do. All of these Point Dexters niggas need to do. All these gaming ass niggas need to do. All these PlayStation, Xbox, Point Dexter niggas need to do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking
Mm. Oh my
Blade
goodness, your
Brown.
language.
Blade Brown told you niggas what to do with you Duncan Penny Hughes ass niggas, how to get
Mhm.
y'all shit right, nigga. And I
Okay.
think Derrick Jackson gonna be fucking a lot of niggas' wives, like motherfucker Ty City say. Shouts out to Ty City, shouts out to the underground, shouts out to Red Supreme. And I know they gonna do commentary on it and teach you niggas, you know what I'm saying, how to get a bitch.
Okay,
So
well, thank you so
that's
much for
it.
that. All right, James. Next time, if you come on my panel, we're gonna censor that mouth because every word is dirty.
Shit, nigga.
Every
My mouth
word
work
is
though. My mouth work. You know what I'm
dirty.
saying? But
I see.
I ain't gonna be on jumper though. I ain't gonna be on jumper with that other bitch. You know what I'm saying? But my shit will
Okay.
work for you though. And all I got is that spit game though. It's spit, you know what I'm saying? And I got them lips for a bad chick. You know what I'm saying? like you. I'm gonna be in your eardrums. You heard me? Till the shit come and get them wax out that shit. And I ain't wax 100. You know what I'm saying?
Where you
I'm
from, the
trying to run
Bronx?
it up.
Where you
I'm
from,
trying to run
Brooklyn
it
or
up.
Bronx? Where you from?
Yeah,
You from New
yeah.
York?
None of that. None of
Brooklyn?
that. I'm from 38 Special, Rochester, New York. You know, dig me?
I knew you was from
Yeah,
New York. I knew
yeah,
you was from New
Rochester,
York.
New York, upstate. You dig?
Yeah, I knew you was a
Yeah,
New York dude, but thanks for
yeah,
that.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so let's go with Killer Swag, because you've been quiet a little bit. What's your final words, your final thoughts?
Oh man, it's a whole lot to process with all of this, but to the
Right.
Derek Jackson situation, yo. Like I said before, I don't really pay attention too much to a guy that looked like he could have been a prototype for a Tyler Perry movie, but it is what it is, But I don't really care too much about him. It is what it is. But to the Brittney Griner situation, that was the dumbest trade I've ever heard of in my life. But then But then I heard somebody say something that kind of had me rolling a little bit, talking about like that's the only way the WNBA get any type of coverage is if you trade in a dude for the merchant of death. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. But that's all I really got to say. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. For real, it was nice being up here, even though it was a little hectic and shit. But
But a lot hectic.
yeah, but salute to everybody, man. So I'll go ahead and pass the mic to somebody else right now, man.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Classy young man. Last
Um,
words. Final thoughts.
well, I'm trying to collect my brain cells from all the other stuff.
Right.
Going back to the Derek Jackson situation. Like I said before, things look bad right now, but he's got all the tools he needs to bounce back, and he knows there's going to be a lot of women waiting in line to get at him because he's still got a bunch of supporters, and this man has made millions of dollars doing what he has done. Now to say about the wife, like I said, I think she seriously needs to go see a psychiatrist, go talk to a therapist because obviously looking at that video, something is deeply wrong besides her going after people instead of her going after her husband. I'm just speculating she probably did, but she really didn't seem like she did anything to Derek why this happened. Now with that being said, going with the whole swag and the whole game and stuff, it sounds all cool, but most of those people I knew growing up, the older people before me, when they got older, they're broke and they don't have nothing. They spend most of their time asking guys who are considered lame for money, from what I've seen growing up. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, a family was broken up, a home has been wrecked, there's a child involved. What are we teaching these children if we keep breaking up families and doing miscellaneous, sexual miscellaneous things? What are we doing for them? What are we teaching them? And one more thing about the Brittney Griner situation, I want to say this. We all know the situation is about reelection. We know that Biden is considered the WAP president, and it's all about getting the women's vote. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people may say, well, Corey, you might be wrong for saying, well, he's doing the right thing. He is doing the right thing for himself and his administration because he knows that women, they vote more than men, just like women spend more money more than men. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. I think, me personally, now when you talk about that Marine versus Brittney Griner, this is just my personal opinion. There's no facts behind it. I think there's going to be a silent protest that's going to happen in this country one day. And what it is a group of men, they're going to get fed up with this country. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of men that's not going to sign up for the Marines or the Army or the Navy or the Air Force, being that that man was still left over in Russia for whatever reason. They see this woman get released from jail, but he's still there and he fought for this country. So a lot of men are going to be looking at that and going to be like, why in the hell am I going to join up for an armed forces that doesn't even have my back?
That's a great point. I love that point. That was a great point. Oh, right? I mean, like, because I sure wouldn't want to risk my life for this country if a woman's basketball player is more valuable than me. That's just
Yeah.
crazy.
And to add on the fact that how the laws treat men nowadays in this world, you want me to fight for this country and I get treated lesser? I don't think so. That's my last words. I appreciate y'all having me up. Y'all have a blessed one.
Thanks for coming. You too. Take care. I appreciate Classy coming up. He be at the hospital. He's a doctor and he still comes support me. I really do appreciate that, Classy. Okay, so we got Blue, Game Changer, Red, Supreme. Let's go with Red because he been quiet.
What's going on,
What's
man?
going
I ain't gonna say
on?
nothing, man. I'm gonna just leave y'all off with something smooth, man. Drop some game on the brothers, man, to get to another day, man. Hey, man, it is what it is. Check this out, brothers. You gotta daily improve. Your next move be your best move. We making chess moves out here, man. You know what I mean? Clean your feet, man. Some of you niggas gotta clean your nose because you got some white shit going up in it. We ain't just talking about you already know. But look, brothers, uh, it's 2023. It's trying to up our game. We know what it is. We know what it ain't. So it's trying to do what we got to do to improve ourselves. And it is what it is. And I'm gonna leave y'all like this, man. I told brothers all the time, your mentality is an enemy to your progress. It's your mentality. It's a self-inflicted wound. I'll say it again. Your mentality is an enemy to your progress. And a lot of you brothers have to realize that. See what I'm saying? So I tell brothers all the time, man, hey, man, I stay fly like a bullet, cut like a missile, official like a ref with a whistle. Hey, man, I stay fly, smooth, cold-hearted, funkier than a fat man who just farted. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get up. I gotta say it again. Hey, man, I'm fly, smooth, and cold-hearted, funkier than a fat man who just farted. Hey, man, I'm out. It's Red Supreme. Hey, man,
Appreciate
I gotta stay
you.
clean and do my thing. I'm gonna sign off with something smooth like that, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, baby. Next time, I'm gonna pull up a little earlier and I'm gonna add some more sauce to it, man. But hey, man, it was good. I appreciate the brothers on the panel. Everybody has something to say. It got a little crazy at times, but hey, man, overall, I believe it was a good panel.
I do too. Thank you so much. We really
Appreciate y'all,
appreciate
brothers.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave with that, y'all. I appreciate everybody. I'm signing out.
And I love those smooth words. You always got a rhyme.
Well, I gotta leave you. I gotta leave you with a rhyme, sunshine.
Of course, of course. Thank you for that.
Okay,
Thanks for
all right, baby.
coming.
We got tap in with you later.
All right. Good night. All right. Let's go with Blue TV. Go ahead, Blue.
The whole thing with Derek, we already know that's how he moving. That's his business. And as far as the what's the girl name? What's her name?
Brittney Griner.
Brittney Griner.
Hmm.
I mean, the LGBTT2233, all that shit. That's what it's all about. It's all about them putting a stamp on that and like solidifying. You got to understand that's an investment. Somebody invests into that movement. So I think it's just more or less somebody wanted to protect that investment and show that we'll give up anything for our investment.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? There could be a black man that could be in that situation and they won't get him. They won't trade nobody for that because they ain't investing into the black man. You know what
Right.
I mean? And
Hmm.
today I was talking to somebody about that and they were saying that Spider-Man, let me know in the chat, Spider-Man, it's a show. He has two mothers. And I just started just cracking up like Spider-Man. When the hell Spider-Man got two mothers in the show? So that just threw me off a little bit.
There's a couple of shows like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like mind-boggling to me. You know
Yeah.
what's going on in the world, what they doing to the kids' mind. But also, like I said, Ye for President, Whack 100. They did an interview yesterday, so I will be talking about that tomorrow on my show. I dropped the link down there. I'm gonna drop it again. I just want people to watch the interview, and I want to be able to talk about it tomorrow. It just was interesting to me. I don't usually do too many lives unless it's something that interests me. So that kind of had interest me to want to do a show and see if you guys want to come on and talk about eyes. And I see you in the chat. I appreciate it if you step up. Brownsburg, Young East, Game Change. It's just something. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for y'all. So salute, peace out, hold it down.
Peace, Blue. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
You come, you support. I love Black brothers who come and support As usual, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate everybody, my whole audience. And we have Game Changer. What are your final thoughts?
So thanks for having me. I wish I could have participated more, but I was kind of busy and I'm a little under the weather. In addition to that,
Um,
but as far as for the title topic, Derek Jackson, once again, excuse me, once again, it's very important that a man is with a woman who's prettier than he is handsome, because what's going on is that his value, in most cases, a man's value increases as a woman's value decrease. So what you want to do is, if she's prettier than he is handsome, then his value will eventually meet hers, as far as his if his earning potential is exceptional, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's one way to balance the scale. Outside of that, then what will wind up happening is you'll get a man who wound up settling for a woman, and then as his value increases, if and when it does, his value increases and his options, you know, expand, then he wind up leaving the woman that he's with for another. I'm not condoning that behavior, but that's just the way it is. People shouldn't be placed in that position to begin with. Ladies, even though it may seem advantageous to get with a man that's more handsome than you are pretty, it doesn't last, for the reason that Derek Jackson is currently experiencing. Now, as far as the other stuff, the fellas, we have to stop with this display of thirst that we're doing, because people, outsiders, who really don't understand the circumstances that make the brothers so thirsty that they want to do things like, fake thug max and things like that. It's a very, very, very bad look, and it really highlights the thirst that's going on in the Black community amongst Black men. If we continue to do that, we're losing the respect of all others, what little respect we do have. And what's worse is, because our thirst is so apparent, they understand that when it comes to any relationship contract or negotiation or anything like that, they're dealing with somebody from a point of desperation, with a scarcity mindset. If you are thug maxing on a woman's panel in order to highlight yourself and gain her attention, then it's obvious what you're doing, and it's obvious how much female attention you don't get outside of YouTube. So you don't want to be so obvious. You leave yourself vulnerable to manipulations. That's it, Melody.
Oh, I was on mute. I'm sorry. I
Well
was saying,
said.
I was like, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I was on mute. That's funny.
Oh yeah, no worries.
All right, guys. Thank you all for coming. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to Blue TV. Make sure you subscribe to Game Changer 00100. Make sure you subscribe to, I don't know if Killer Swag has a channel. But make sure you subscribe to everyone on the panel, Red Supreme TV1 and Red Supreme TV2. Bronzeberg, subscribe to everybody. Show everybody support. And I will see you guys Tuesday. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.